Oh, hello everyone. My
Bad
goodness.
y'all.
You know, I missed Nozawa's art. Nakamura, I ain't dissing. I ain't dissing. I ain't
Now,
dissing.
to be fair, no, forcing a postpartum woman to illustrate your manga when she's still recovering from childbirth, not cool, Nakamura.
Canceled?
Yeah.
Alright, listen. This is fucking pretty epic, okay? Yeah, I'm gonna I don't care. We're starting at the last page. That's the controlled chaos
Okay, I
way.
mean, honestly, this is really I think what everyone is here for. Yeah, May character development has been going on for like 200 plus chapters. I sleep. One bit of like development on the Rentaro fuck train. Oh, wake, like
Oh, yeah.
real shit.
Those who have been here for long enough know that the long-standing agenda of the Chaos Squared channel is when will Rentaro finally whip that dick out and impregnate all of his girlfriends? And we've taken another. It's much like the Apollo astronaut. Was it Apollo?
Oh my
first?
god, yes.
All right.
Yeah, we haven't landed on the moon. We're simply circumnavigating.
Yeah, we've gotten closer. We've gotten into the fucking gravitational pull, and we're doing the rotate.
We've gone further before than any human has in the away from Earth. Basically.
This is not the one small step, but it's like one small step, like 0.3
GF kind.
Yeah, we're getting there. We're getting there. But either way, this is I love this. And it does make sense, right, from like a meta perspective. Like, I have a feeling that Nozawa is going to be very on that baby fever for a while, as you can imagine.
Yeah, I noticed that because we gotten like the last chapter from non Nakamura chapter was also about babies. So I was like, oh,
dude,
interesting.
Nozawa having a child might actually lead to all of the girlfriends being a little more like, I need it.
And she's like, I got baby. If you're having one baby, ain't enough. I need to have more.
I will draw. Oh, dude, I can't wait. If Nozawa's real as fuck, we will have a spinoff after the main series about all of their children, and then it just keeps going forever.
I mean, they have talked about that they want to do once the 100th girlfriend, that they do want to keep going. So
have they? I don't remember this.
I think so.
I feel like you're mixing up our hopes and wishes with reality. I don't remember this.
I mean, I've heard other people in the community talk about this as a fact multiple times before. So, but yeah,
I'm gonna choose to believe.
Yeah, okay. If we're wrong, feel free to just fucking ream us in the comments. That's what they're there for. That nice engagement.
Yeah, it's nice that
nice
YouTube added
engagement.
The ream button. Every time you click it, I do feel it, like right in the hole.
Yeah, I've got my adult toy linked up to it and everything.
Oh yeah, me too.
Yeah, it's literally like that Twitter meme about like the woman typing up some controversial
every time you get a comment.
Yeah, but the vibes are great.
No pun intended. Actually, pun very much intended.
Yeah, obviously, yeah. I'll let go.
So. We need to talk about this last chapter, or page rather. I am unclear about how one goes about this. You're 19! Bro, and it makes sense. It does make sense, right? She was literally dropped off.
She'd only cared about fine, mating, and dining.
Actually insane. Wait, this is huge. This is actually like such a huge confirmation. I'll be honest. She really has like tunnel visioned her entire life.
That's why all this development has been monumental. Like the way that she's been growing over these 200 chapters is like,
it's true.
It's crazy.
So like this is like some instinctual shit right now. She knows knows that she can have a baby with Rentaro. Her womb is like aching, but she's like, I don't know what we need to do, but we need to do it now. And I'm
gonna figure it out.
The first two humans, they had to figure it out with no textbooks. We'll figure it out. I've got this hole. You've got that thing that looks like it could go in a hole. Something along those lines, surely. I also like how she goes to Hikari, not Hahari, the adult.
Well, yeah, Hikari doesn't know anything about that. She got artificially inseminated.
Facts. That's a good point. Yeah. I do wonder, right? Because Hikari is a porn enjoyer. Is Hahari a porn enjoyer, or does she get all of her dopamine from babies?
I mean, it's probably just adult baby diaper lover type stuff. So.
No.
So not really porn, I guess. Just very kinky though. But yeah.
And then, okay, so then we scroll down from here, right? This is, again, I eat this shit up. And by the way, the next time because we got another pregnancy stream part coming in the woodworks, okay? That's like, how many girls?
It's gestating.
Oh, yeah, it's truly. And, it's hopefully it won't be late to term or early. Hopefully it'll just come right at the right amount of time. It won't be too heavy. It won't.
We might have to do a C-section, but it's nothing.
Indeed. But we will have, there's a new fucking thumbnail I could use here. Because remember I used like the making babies? Yeah. Rentaro, I implore you, we must make a baby at once. That's going in the thumbnail. And then down here.
She's a woman who knows what she wants.
Love it. And then as if, Nakamura is never one to stop at blue ballsing you. He will always give you that fat nut, okay? We go to the next fucking panel here, and she turns to all these girls, and she's like, I insist, everyone, make babies with Rentaro. It would be
unfair otherwise. Anything else.
That's true. That's the type of relationship we're in. And like now, May is in this like mode where she's like, guys, it's just now occurred to me that any one of us could die at any moment. We must leave something behind.
Yes. The moment life forms realize their mortality, they are infused with a deep desire to reproduce, whatever.
This brings me to one of the things that I wanted to discuss from my notes, okay? I put, talk about the motivations people have for having children, leave something behind type shit, right? So, like, this is something I notice a lot from normies, personally. But, like, it is a very...
My legacy. Like, bro, what legacy do you have? You're a fucking... Like, you're poor. You're one of the poor.
You're a Walmart greeter. You work at Burger King. Yeah, it's very interesting. So now May has had this really is a big development for May. And this whole chapter made me think of our pregnancy streams. Like it made me think, because we get a lot of confirmation on the type of, this is kind of close to type of mother would they be.
I was like, keep a close eye on these reactions. Like, we're getting to see how girls would raise their children.
Which,
very...
Good.
Honestly, not very surprising in most of the cases. I think we kind of locked him. But yeah.
I do too. So okay, first I'll say one thing about this final panel, and then we're gonna get into how these girls will be his mother. This is fucking pregnancy stream 2.0 over here. Okay, yeah. I'm doing this thing where I'm ending my brain is like 3 steps ahead of what I'm saying, and I'm ending my sentences a word early, and it's pissing me off. I don't know. I'm gonna try to slow it down.
I'm keeping it up.
Thank you. I'm gonna slow it down. I'm gonna fucking take my brain and slow it down a little bit. I'm gonna try my best.
You need a chill brain. You're at an 11. We need to be at like a 10, I guess.
Women getting pregnant gets me going. So, this fucking final page is incredible because we have a canonical reaction shot from a handful of these girls with someone being like, "Guys,
like, bro, they are ready."
Oh,
like,
so a lot of them are. Okay, so let's first, of course, we have the obvious ones. Momoha and Hikari are like, okay, we have been waiting.
I was like, I'm gonna join in on the teaching you, May. Like, like I already taught you ethics. Now I'm about to teach you.
There's a lot of
with sexual education.
There's a lot of ethics to be taught with sexual education. Yeah. Okay. Ira is a really interesting one.
I was like, damn, girl. I mean, she's got the wavy mouth.
She got
some sweat. And I don't think that sweat's coming from the digging. I think it's coming from something else.
Yeah. Ira's, I think, the most interesting one out of this here. Because, again, Ira is an interesting case because Ira is like a... It's a relationship that really could happen. It's within the realm of possibility. It's not out. It's not in like wacky 100 girlfriends land, right? A college student and like a freshman in high school. Ooh la la, how scandalous, right?
Age gap. Oh my
I know, my goodness. And so like for her to just be like, oh, this young man that I scooped up, fucking impregnating me. Ooh, God. Hot, and then Natty's kind of like half down, but half like she looks more a little awkward.
Natty face. I think she made a similar reaction when she got her boobs groped by Rentaro Miji or whatever fuck that was, but.
Yeah, no, Natty
he just makes that face.
It's true. Natty's face feels a little to me like, like I think Natty is, because as a reminder, the veneer that we see is that a veneer. It's a mask she puts on. She wants to be this, will you be America? But there is like a real intelligent soft-spoken person beneath, right? So I see a little bit of like Natty being like, I think Natty's more on the train of like, maybe we should probably wait a little, and then you have Kimari, who is definitely she's
like, oh my god,
rubbing her legs together right now, and they're slick, okay? She's like, oh fuck, I didn't a date. I was just getting off on dating a high schooler, having a kid with him. Oh fuck.
My career, if they find out, my career will be ruined. Oh my, I can't.
I'll get pregnant, and all my coworkers will be like, "Who's the father?" And I'll have to tell them, or I'll have to say that he's like not in the picture, which is scandalous in its own right.
Yeah, we have to make a new secret like handshake with Rentaro. It's gonna be crazy. Like,
oh my god, that secret handshake is Rentaro fucking passing her a pregnancy test.
Yep.
And then
they do all like secret like freaking CIA agent style. What do you gotta like just slip it under the sheets, whatever.
Have you seen
those the paper sheets?
I don't know if they're old or new, but I've just been seeing them now. There's like a bunch of interviews. Or like maybe just one interview. It's like some like CIA whistleblower that like came out.
Yes,
have you been seeing those?
Kiriaku,
crazy.
Or another.
There's a story he told
like,
about.
I had to be gay for a while.
It's insane. My favorite one is where he's like, I got like a text at like 4 a.m. and I had to go and hide in a dumpster, and then like a guy pretended to throw away shit, but it was actually me getting these files, these really important files, and then his wife thought he was cheating on her, and then he was like, "Smell me. You think I was with a woman? I was in a dumpster all day." That'll
be Kimari in the dumpster. Rentaro will toss in the quote unquote trash.
Dude, I'm sorry. Like you're aware of the dumpster baby thing as like a trope,
God.
Right?
Yes,
that's dark.
The classic prom night dumpster baby.
Oh,
for those who remember
Family Guy.
Family Guy.
Yeah. Which I believe.
Our
correct me if I'm
Zoomers
wrong.
They won't recognize that. But yeah.
Correct me if I'm wrong. The what that is meant to be is basically like giving birth to a kid you don't want and couldn't get an abortion, and basically just like throwing the fetus in the trash and hoping it'll die.
Yeah,
very
on
dark.
Prom night.
Very dark.
It's a modern day version of a Greco-Roman exposure.
Yikes. Yeah, that's
what happens when there's no
good sex education, good passing out free condoms, exactly.
No abortion.
Yes. All right. Well, that was. Sorry, I know that was very dark, everyone. But if Family Guy can talk about it, we can talk about it. You know what? That isn't going to happen in this manga. Don't worry. They're going to love every child that they conceive, and you know they're going to. By the time
if it does happen to be them saving such a child,
facts. And by the time
that's basically what May was. He was basically
she was a dumpster baby.
Yes.
May was a
poor thing.
A blizzard dumpster baby. A blizzard snowy
blizzard
field
night
baby.
dumpster baby.
Jesus, that's so sad, and that's why she doesn't know how fucking works, even though she's 19. Yeah. That's crazy.
Hahari, you didn't give her a normal ass education.
Yeah, that kind of speaks lowly of Hahari, doesn't it? That kind of
not cool, Hahari.
Hahari's like, well, she seemed plenty happy with the arrangement we had.
Yeah. I asked her if she wanted to get education. She's like, "Will that help me become a better maid?" I was like, "Well, no. It'll help you become a better human." He's like, "I don't care. I don't want it."
Really give a fuck.
I mean, okay, all right.
And then of course,
herself,
I think it would be criminal to not mention Koga. But she's not really. Yeah. I'm trying to figure. She's just kind of doing a blushy. Not much of her. You know,
eyebrows raised.
True. She's like, oh yeah, I hadn't considered that. You know. Koga is I've talked about this with Koga before. She, out of like all of these girls, feels like a very like traditional standard, like she reacts in a very traditional standard girly way. You remember us talking about this in her intro?
Just slow down a little. But yeah.
Are you asking me to slow down?
No, I'm saying her speech patterns are just slowed down a little bit.
Oh, yes. I thought you were telling me slow down a little because I had said earlier I wanted to slow down. I was like, damn, Reyes, fair enough. Slow down a little, fucking hotshot. You're talking way too fast for me. I just remember, and this is one of those things I don't even know if I can like word it properly, but like the first couple chapters she was in, I was like kind of thrown back by how like she felt like a protagonist of like a traditional anime love story, right? Like the way she's very like, oh, he likes my hair this certain way, or he likes seeing my eyes, I'll cut my hair. She, oh my god, you know, she feels very like traditional teen girl, which seems so normal, but like in this group of like freaks, it's like refreshing. Does that make sense?
Yeah. Himika could never.
Yeah. So her reaction here is pretty cute. Nothing to write home about, but I think it's just probably a normal teen girl just being like, oh my god, having a baby with my love. Oh, that's crazy to think about.
She's got her like oblong eyes looking at him like.
Yeah. Oh my god, I can't wait to see the eyes of her baby. Are they gonna take after her mother?
Are they gonna be Sanpaku or Yonpaku? That'd be crazy.
What's Yonpaku? What does that mean?
Like, Sanpaku means you see the three sides, left, right, bottom, or left, right, top. And Yonpaku, which I don't think that's a thing, but it'd be all four sides.
Just really tiny fucking pupils or irises basically. Or whatever.
I mean, to be fair, that is a character type where like their
just like
eyeballs,
beady eyes, just like one
Tadano
little
from Komi-san. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
And then lastly, we can't forget Mei is right. She's right here. She was right here. Yeah, I didn't realize. I did not understand that for.
I was about to ask what the fuck that was.
At least like 15 minutes to like. I think it wasn't until like the second reading I was like, oh, that's Mei.
It's been a while.
Misdirected.
It's been a while. Yeah. This is actually meaningful because
it took Mei bringing up this baby making theory. Oh my god!
It's been quite a while since she's disapparated like that. Yeah, that's
yes.
That's actually huge. Like her thinking about getting her fucking womb pumped full. Well, that'll do it.
That's the ultimate knitting project right there, Mei.
Oh shit! Yeah! Mei, you're so good at knitting. Don't you want to knit a baby together in your womb? That goes hard. That goes hard. Oh, guys. I love fetishizing pregnancy. It's so
it's like fetishizing cream pies. You know, like I have a fetish for cream pies. Like, oh, okay, buddy. Yeah. I also have a craving for food. You know.
Yeah. Just say you like breeding and stop fucking stop vanilla-izing it here. We all like breeding. Okay. It comes. Have you ever seen that meme where it's like
that comes free with your software as a human. It's a living thing.
Yeah. I have a breeding kit. Yeah. That came free with your being a mammal that has an urge to reproduce. I don't know what to tell you. That came free with being a living creature. Oh yeah. Breeding is fun, man. The responsibility is not, but the process of breeding is great. So the next question I had, I wanted to talk about Sue.
Oh my god! I was like,
where is she?
Yeah, not content to neglect herself, Sue neglects her own child.
Do we? We've talked a lot about Stinky Momoha and Stinky. Who's the other Stinky one?
Let's see.
We passed on the stinky honor to someone else. I can't remember who it was.
I don't really see.
Oh, Tama.
Tama, yes, of course, yes.
Okay, how do you feel about Stinky Sue?
I mean, I don't know. I feel like somehow probably because he doesn't like sweat or some weird shit like that. That's why she's not stinky.
Well, the only reason I bring that up is because we've often seen, and if I was to try to like deflanderize her as much as possible. When I was growing up, before I got a handle on my OCD, I also had like I say also because I'm already headcanoning this onto Sue. Let me say, I had like a very like, what's the point of showering every day? I'm just gonna get stinky again, so I would like shower like once every 3 days to a week. Very gross, I'd get very stinky and gross and greasy because in my head I was like, what a waste of time. I'll just shower when I get real gross, you know what I mean? And like, I don't know, given that we've seen that she does have, my personal headcanon, because I do like to deflanderize, I don't think she's constantly in a state like this, but I like to imagine that she gets in states, kind of like a manic versus, like an upper and a downer on bipolar.
Yeah.
I like to imagine.
Binary, like 1 and 0.
That's good. See, this is the Reyes brain that I can't possibly compete with. He's so good at like tying shit in. So I like to imagine that she gets into these states where like she has like, I'm in a state where I'm like hyper, even more than usual, fixated on numbers, and like, and she to the point where she can think of nothing else, and then she'll kind of snap out of it and be like, all right, eating. I gotta eat.
Why is my stomach hurt? Oh yeah.
Let me do that real quick.
Why my eyes hurt? Oh yeah, I'm sleepy.
Yeah, exactly. So I mean, in fact, you could almost like, do you remember when she what was it? She said something about like, oh, it's fine if I have to retake this year or whatever, and then Akko was kind of sad about it, and then like I love that chapter so much because you see her go through like the entire day, and then it like clicks with her at night. Like, wait she looked sad.
Was I being inconsiderate?
I love that a lot.
Perhaps.
The delayed realization of the autist, right? So I like the idea that Sue, I don't think she would always be stinky, but Sue would have like a day or two a month maybe where she'd come in and she'd be like, fuck.
Yeah, be like,
I didn't put deodorant on. Why is everyone
avoiding me for some reason? She like sniffs her armpit. It's like, ooh.
Oh, yeah, I did not.
Rough. That's a 10 on the scale right there. 10?
I did not grab the deodorant this morning. I apologize. I don't even know. She would not apologize. She'd be like, "Yeah, guys, I'm sorry." No, she wouldn't say, "I'm sorry." I got to figure out how to formulate this.
Like, I'll wash up tonight.
Yeah.
It's the morning, Sue. Like, well, I'm at school.
I'm
what
already here. Yeah, just keep a distance. I guess.
Just avoid me. Yeah. Yes, keep 6 arms length away. You know.
And then Hasu, everyone moves away, but Hasu gets closer.
Like I mean,
actually,
I kind of like this scent.
I've never gotten a scent like this from you, Sue. It's very uniquely you. I like it.
It's very numerical.
Girl smell
right here,
dude.
It smells like a 1. Like
I love that, dude. That would actually be a fun chapter to like explore that. I remember when I first learned about that as a concept, like people that like swear that they can like taste colors and smell numbers, and it's like that would be an interesting like a serious Sue arc would be like, this is what life is like from Sue's perspective, and it's just like a fucking nightmare.
Like everything is rendered with numbers.
Oh my god!
The characters,
do you remember in the Matrix where it's like he's seeing the code? Do you?
No wonder it's so hard for her to recognize shit. It's like a face blind.
Oh shit!
Everything.
What a night. No, okay, this is a great, because I had one more reference to make that really kind of helps paint the picture. Do you remember in Adventure Time where Ice King makes references to his wizard eyes that he has? I don't know if you ever saw that, where he's like, with my wizard eyes.
No, I don't think so.
So he says this a couple times, and you think he's just bullshitting, but then you see it from his perspective, and it's just a nightmare. Like it's like he sees all these like ghosts and apparitions, and it's just like his vision is just completely clouded with like horrific like alternate dimension Cthulhian deities and shit, and they're just constantly around him and yelling at him, and it's just like, oh, that's why he's crazy.
He's got schizophrenia. Oh, yeah. I thought it was a crazy old man. Oh, and now I feel a little problematic.
And then you see Sue's vision, and it's just a bunch of numbers talking to her, like, "Hey, Sue." She like walks past.
Fuck. Now I feel bad now. I feel like the like I got egg on my face now.
Oh no, she needs medication. Yeah. Do you remember in Charlie the Unicorn when like the fucking letters on Candy Mountain come out and start dancing? Like, you've seen Charlie the Unicorn, surely.
He's a unicorn.
Charlie the Unicorn.
I mean, probably.
You don't know what that is? Do you not know what that is? Real?
Let me see. It's
very, very
Google
famous early internet.
I mean, I think I've seen this image, but no, I don't think I watched it.
All right.
Wait, when did it come out?
Oh, like 2006.
Okay, yeah, I probably didn't see it because I was 8 when that came out.
Yeah, but this was like people are gonna be shocked in the comments. I guarantee you. This was like the thing.
Okay, when did I get into YouTube? It was definitely after 2008. So
this was like a thing that like everyone was quoting in my middle school. Personally,
like I mean, they definitely weren't quoting it in my middle school.
You don't remember like Candy Mountain, Charlie?
Okay, well, maybe people were, but I wouldn't remember. My memory does not work like that.
We're gonna sit down. That's when next we hang out. I'm showing you fucking Charlie the Unicorn, okay? Because it's one of those things. Okay. I like this guy's videos a lot because they start out nonsensical and he always wraps them around into like a super deep plot. I love it. It's just like Adventure Time in that way.
Oh, kind of like Nakamura.
Yeah, sure, yeah. All my favorite authors do that. All that to say, there's a part in the first episode where like letters on like a sign come out, they grow arms and legs and they start like dancing and like saying weird shit to the guy, and I'm just imagining that with numbers and Sue basically.
Yeah, it's reverse for her. It's like everything's numbers normally, but then at some points they become like people. You have to like deal with that. Letters
are an underclass to Sue. If a letter starts talking to her, she's be like fucking spit on them. Like, who the fuck are you? Get away from me. Yes. So I guess the last question I had about Sue before we move on to other girls here. I'm trying to remember what we said about Sue in our pregnancy/mother stream. Were we spot on that she would be a terrible mother? I can't remember.
Well, yes, probably in the general thrust would be. I don't remember what we specifically said, so I can't.
I implore you all to go back and check. Those are good streams. Yes,
for anyone who's watching, please check those streams to and report back in the comment section your findings.
I'd love to know. Anyway,
this is the engagement baiting episode.
Listen, that one was smooth as fuck. I didn't feel forced. I genuinely want to know.
Oh yeah.
I also like how because the number mini game, I don't know anything about Tamagotchi, by the way. Never played with one.
Never
had
do I.
one. Yep. So
I just watched the commercials and I'm like, it looks cool.
Yeah.
I'm Bionicles though, so I'm happy with what I got.
That is the peak era of technology, like right before fucking smartphones came out, where every little thing was its own little thing. I miss that so much. I miss it. But
for the consolidation of everything.
Oh god, I miss it so much. I like that. Because the number mini game is what makes them smart, Sue's little creature is insanely intelligent but dying.
I'm sure
have you thought about that?
Proud.
Nana would be proud. So
yes. Yeah, because we just at the start of the chapter, there's her talking to Tom and like, why is it so ignorant? And then everyone's like, rude.
So fucking funny. I really like specifically, like, can you imagine the horrific existence of this Tamagotchi? It's really smart, but its owner won't like feed it, and it can't like escape.
Yeah. That's literally the worst combination. You have the awareness and intelligence to realize how fucked your situation is, but you can't get out of it.
Yeah, like as you're slowly. This really is like an situation from I Have No Mouth, like the smartest thing in the world, but you're trapped in this like box.
But potentially even worse, because instead of hate, it's like misplaced love or whatever.
Like, why don't you love me, owner? Why do you keep making me study? Feed me.
I guess it really just came to bad luck, because if it had been the food meter that Sue had latched onto, then it'd be well fed. Perhaps overfed, but
I think well fed and stupid. You're probably objectively happier. Well fed and stupid.
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah.
No, listen. I love being smart. Okay, I've made this argument a lot before, because there are genuinely people in the world that are like, yeah, ignorance is bliss. It's better to be stupid or whatever. It's like, but my counter argument to that has always been, if you are more intelligent, you can enjoy things at a higher level. So like when I read this series, or like let's say even like a complex movie, right? There are, I love going into a movie and being like, oh, analyzing, like, look at the shot there, look at the directing there, what was the message here? I get so much, like, I feel like I get like triple enjoyment out of movies.
You can appreciate it more when you know what's going on.
There was a movie
you know what's going on.
Yes, I agree completely. There was a movie that Allie and I watched. It was the first movie that the person who made I Saw the TV Glow made. It was their first movie, or at least one of their first. It was called We're All Going to the World Fair. And we literally paused like 20 times in the first 5 minutes, and we were just looking at like these like establishing shots, and all of the establishing shots was like American suburbia. It was like very purposefully, because that movie was about like a young girl getting like sucked into the internet and like becoming more and more suicidal because of like this weird like cult game that she was playing on the internet.
So he was doing a serial experiments lane.
Kind of, yeah. But the very first like 5 minutes of that movie are just like these long droning shots of like the worst, most nasty looking American suburbia, right? Like abandoned factories, the grass is all dead, you know what I mean? Like it's like
shopping malls are empty.
Yep, all these like out of business areas, right? And to me, like Allie and I discussed that for a long time, where we were like, it's definitely intentional to start the movie to show how like, oh, there's nothing for these children to do outside of their home. So of course they're gonna live up in their room and get involved in freak shit on the internet, do the cinnamon challenge, and then these challenges because that's kind of what that movie's about. It's like all these challenges on the internet, but then they get like weirder and weirder until you're like fucking sacrificing a goat in your bedroom.
Like, for our next challenge, we want to sacrifice your parents. Like, well, I only have, like, my parents are divorced. Like, what?
That's funny you say that. That actually is that's not what happens, but like she's living with just her dad, and then that movie ends with a heavy implication that she kills her dad.
Damn.
Yeah. And herself.
Oof.
Yeah.
Murder, suicide, patricide, or patricide, suicide, whatever.
Yeah, that was a crazy movie. But anyway, like, all that to say, we got so much more enjoyment out of it than most people would, or the people that would just, like, watch something and just kind of, like, unquestioningly, like, I love, like, because the second you start viewing art from the perspective of, like, someone made this, someone put this together piece by piece, so that means that every piece has meaning. right? Like, so, okay, they chose to film this and put it at the front of the movie. Why? It's not just fucking filler. It's not just fucking, like, a place to have the opening credits while you fucking stuff your face with popcorn. There's a reason that this scene is here. What does it mean? The second you start viewing art like that, like, I do the same thing in 100 Girlfriends, by the way. This is a really good segue to my next note here. I talk about how, let me find it. I always put a lot of thought into the placement of the girls with these, like, large group chapters, right? I always like to think, why are these girls are hanging out? What led up to these two hanging out today? You know, because that's a decision.
There's a big moment for, like, I definitely noticed that with, Mei coming back the day after her Tamagotchi
Me
died.
too.
And,
that's exactly the moment I'm mentioning. Yep.
You see Eira and Iku there, like the two people who, and also there's Pahari in the background, cutely fretting over her. But yeah, the two people who are like her people, like. Iku even came back to her after he met her real true love in Rin. It's like,
okay, we had I love that, Reyes. We had a genuine brain connection there. That's the exact, I literally put, so in my notes, I always put a lot of thought into the placement of the girls. Why Iku there, right? And so this is the exact moment that I was talking about for that particular thing. And I agree completely, right? This is Iku kind of like, you kind of took the words out of my mouth, to be honest with you. Yeah, like Iku. This is Iku, like remembering the old days.
Like Rin's like, hey Iku, it's nice to see you. You want to do the bat your ass thing? He's like, he's gonna say yes, but if he sees Mei sitting there all forlorn,
and she's like, maybe Mei will feel better.
Sorry, but I'm gonna have to. I'm gonna. It's like this really, really, like deep, painful moment. She just like pull herself away from it. Like, sorry, I'm gonna have to go take care of Mei. He's like, oh, yeah, no problem.
We're having a lot of Iku moments, okay? Iku could be over in the side getting her fucking ass paddled right now, but she saw the pain of her previous love. So like, in fact, there might even be like a moment where she's like, I wonder if Mei would feel better if I let her paddle my ass like the old days. Yeah. Do you think she's sad that Ren took that from her?
I mean, there was that. We did have a day life where that wasn't like it was more just like Mei was like I'm happy to see that you found someone who's like so perfectly matches her freak. But Eek was like, Rin is great, but I do really like the particular
unyielding power.
and I think like Rin gave her the badge. Like, please show me how you did. And he was like, say any more.
You know what's cool about Iku too is like Iku would like in her head she would have like in her like logged how every single person paddles her ass.
Oh yeah,
she could probably tier list.
She can see the fine distinctions between each of the paddles.
Oh yeah, so like just like without getting super deep into it, Rin is like a scratches your back with her long nails girl, and Mei is like a cracks your pelvis with a fucking paddle.
Yeah,
like that's the differences. Like Rin will like. Rin, I guarantee you Rin doesn't have the physical power that Mei does, but Rin does it with like triple the enthusiasm.
Yes.
That's what it is.
Enthusiastic elegance.
Yes. And then but Mei is pure power. Mei is probably like breaking bones.
Yes, it's like a machine built to paddle ass, but it's a human, so it's even better.
Yeah.
Because there was dedication went into it. It's like a difference between an AI photo, but the exact photo made by a human. Like, with years and years of practice to get to that point, so it's automatically more interesting.
That ties so well into what I was just saying about like changing your perspective when you view art, knowing that like everything was placed there for a reason. That's one of the reasons I hate AI quote unquote art, because to me half of the fun of art comes from like, why was this decision made? I want to know more about how this was drawn, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera.
Yeah. I mean, you can't ask the fucking LLM. And even if you did, you'd be making up bullshit answers. You'd be like, because Mercury was in retrograde.
It's a fake thing explaining its fake decisions for its fake art. Yeah. Okay, that's good. Let me go back up to did you have here? I should give you, I don't want to constantly run the show. I got plenty more notes, but if you'd like to bring up something, feel free.
Let's see. I mean, seeing Mei this sad, I was like, have we ever seen her like this sad?
Crying, I assume.
I can remember. Yeah, that specifically. I was like, damn, girl. It's like I was like, oh, sweetie. It's just, I know. I mean, I know it's a digital pet, but she does seem to have treated like a real living thing. So.
Well, I think this comes from her deep down. And it obviously comes from her getting fucking dumpster babied, which is now going to be the term for what happened to May. Thank you for that, Reyes. She has this intense need to be needed, to feel useful. I've mentioned before, she's very similar to Baby 5 from One Piece, whose whole thing is like she'll literally be fighting you, and then you'll be like, wait, I need your help, and she'll be like, I'm needed. It really is that intense with May. So she kind of gets into this. At first, it's an order from Hahari, have fun, and of course, she takes that as like, it's always a job. It's always a fucking job. Where did I write? Yeah, ordered to have fun, and with it, she perceives this as be useful, as always. I wrote, one day she really is gonna crash out and realize that she's like unable to relax. I really want to see that crash out. It's one of the reasons why for the Christmas stream I gave her weed gummies. I want to see May relaxed so bad. I want to see what that's like chill May. I guess we got a little bit of that in the drunk chapter. Order, please. But so anyway, TLDR, this comes from this obsession with the Tamagotchi. It's actually, in a weird way, it's almost like a drug to her, right? Because she gets dopamine from orders. Order. This thing becomes almost like a Pavlovian experiment where she hears the ding ding, and it's like, yes, another order. It's literally
we know how she'd be as a mother. Anytime the baby cried, she'd be like, boob, you need boob.
Oh, it would be mechanical, just like the way she smacks Iku's ass. It would be mechanical. She would be like, it's like if you built a machine to perfectly raise a baby. And of course, because I know how Nakamura's writing works, you'd have little moments where her humanity peaks out, right? Like there'd be moments where the machineness of her breaks and you see a little, some emotion on her, some I don't know, a smile, some blushing. But for the most part, I think, she would be a very efficient, Nana would approve. In fact, I would love a chapter, if we ever do get this far, volume 110 or whatever, fucking Nano and May, like having kind of like a Mother's Day out with both of their children in like little one of those things you hold your children in, a papoose or whatever the fuck, and they're both out with their children, and you just get to see a bunch of fun little moments of both of them basically raising their children in the exact same way. It's like super
for opposite reasons.
Oh yeah. Like one of them cries and they both just like super efficiently deal with it, and they're just like, anyway.
Imagine like Nano has like on a schedule type shit, like based on all the statistics, is when my child will cry, but May's just reacting in the moment to every cry, every whimper, and like
and Nano's like, you can't just give it what it needs. Would Nano be just call it an it type of
it
May, you cannot
honored like Miss AI's on it. The honored baby is an honored female or an honored male.
The honored child is crying. You must that would be an interesting difference actually. So with May, the baby cries instantly. Like this baby literally does not know. In fact, you'd maybe make it spoiled, right? Because this baby doesn't even know how to deal with any sort of trauma, because the moment it cried, like the microsecond it cries, May is boom, in, tit in mouth, bam, but then Nano, I completely agree with what you're saying. Nano could be someone who it's like, no, it's not feeding time yet. This baby's got 5 more minutes and she will wait.
If I decide I will do authoritative parenting rather than permissive or authoritarian. It's like Nano. That's for when they're like old enough to talk and shit. Like,
no,
not when they're like an infant.
I know that this baby is not hungry. I fed this baby exactly 2 hours ago, and this baby can wait.
I fed exactly 4 ounces of breast milk, which is about 200 calories, and a baby needs that much calories per day.
It's doing it like how my friends Andrew and Catherine, they have a cat, and like their grandma. Andrew's grandma is very like, I just fucking pour the food out. The cat eats however much it wants. It's a fat fucking cat. But the way that Andrew and Catherine are raising their cat, it's like actually, the recommended amount. They got one of those auto feeders, and Andrew and his grandma argue all the time. Like his grandma will come over and his grandma will be like, your cat is starving. You're starving this cat to death.
I'm sure the cat loves when grandma comes over.
Oh yeah. And it's so funny because it's like the way we're talking about how Nano is going to raise her baby is like how you'd feed a cat. Like, no, this baby's eating too much. It's going to get... I'm not just going to feed it whenever it wants, okay? We're on a strict regimen here. I love that.
Oh, yeah.
But all that to say, the way that I can see that chapter playing out is like, yeah, like May, every moment the bell dings, metaphorically speaking, May's taking care of whatever. And May would be like, she would be able to just like fucking instinctually, like fucking telepathically know, I think. Like, this is what it needs. Boom, boom, boom. Nano's got
been
this.
serving people for like half her life. No, I mean, honestly, a baby is in some ways easier because they just tell you what they want.
So, and then with Nano, I like the idea. Yeah, it's all on a schedule. Like Nano's like, I've got everything that I know for a fact a baby needs on this schedule. I don't care what it's crying about because it's gonna get it eventually, and it'll get it on my time, my time frame.
And then Momo has to walk in like she did during the light show chapter, be like, you both of you are fucked up and really like work through your shit.
Could both of you be fucking normal, please? As she takes a huge swig of alcohol.
Like, don't worry. It's non-alcoholic.
Oh Lord, I love this fucking series so much. These characters are so good. Like actually like built in a fucking lab to be perfect. It's unreal.
Yeah, he was doing the Kutsuru style, like just the character that makes you really, really in love with them type shit. Like
the druggy wuggy that makes you make peak characters. Yeah, every time it takes a little bit out of his life, but he'll do it 100 times for this series. Holy fucking A.
The dedication.
I see it, I feel it. We got a goddamn spin-off manga, man. I mean the man loves it. Let's see. There was something else I wanted to say about this, I think. Yeah, either way, what a great dynamic, what a great fucking duo idea. I love that. Let's see. I wrote Iku crumbs with a bunch of exclamation points. let me go up and remember what I was talking about.
Perhaps you were talking about
the reps, dude.
Yeah, page. Oh wait. Oh yeah, the 1,000 reps. Yeah, this is what Iku would be like with her kid, I guess.
Which we called this one. I remember this.
Yeah.
I rewatched the Iku segment of that pregnancy stream all the fucking time because I'm writing a fic about it, and I love this a lot, 100%. The way that I imagine Iku as a parent is like doing morning runs with her fucking like 5-year-olds, and like
they're in the stroller, she's pushing it.
So
I gotta get them used to it,
Yeah, eventually, they're the moment they can walk, they're doing this run on their own. Okay, they can't get soft.
Like for some reason, Iku's baby still hasn't learned to walk, and it's like the baby's like, "Don't blow my cover." Okay,
the baby's I'm so fucking tired already. I'm tired just from looking at her. That's awesome. I don't know why this baby
makes me crawl 1,000 laps. It's crazy, bro.
Oh, that's great. No one help her. She's following me. Iku like strolls by. She's like running. She's doing like a kind of a light like walk jog, and then like they just all of a sudden like 3 fucking like infants just crawl after her. Oh. She had triplets in this world. Don't question it.
Yeah, I was yep. I honestly, I didn't even question it. I understood what you were implying, but I was just like, yeah.
But yeah, the reason I put Iku, thank you, Reyes. You're truly the best co-host for me. I put Iku crumbs, her side of being an exercise fanatic rather than just loving ass smacks. I really like this side of Iku. I always have.
Nakamura finally remembered the other half of her character.
So good. And it's like, I like that it's not just baseball, too. It would have been very boring to me because I'm not a baseball fan. I don't give a fuck about baseball.
A sports parent, he's like, you're going to do X sports, like that type of shit.
Say it one more time. I misheard you.
No, a sports parent who's like, you're going to do this sport.
Oh, yeah. God,
that's the only way you'll get my love and attention.
It seems pretty clear in hindsight that baseball was just an excuse for her to fucking run around and slide against the dirt and get hurt. No, I have always... I liked this a lot because I've always really had canon Iku as less of a baseball girl or even a sporty girl and more of like a fitness girl, like really into exercise, running, training. The way I got her a pull-up bar in this Christmas stream because I love the idea of her like waking up every morning and doing like 100 pull-ups on her door, like that just feels very Iku to me. And I really like hearing that side of her. So yeah, like training. I like.
She's got her baby doing it because babies they have pretty since they're so light, they have decent upper body strength.
She puts the baby on the fucking pull-up bar and she's kind of like holding it gingerly, like helping it up and down. And they're like, Iku, that is an infant.
Gotta start them young.
He's gonna be so strong. He's gonna be the strongest little baby. Oh my god. Anyway. I just was happy to see Iku mention, because again, Nakamura very easily could have made there be like a punishment button. You know what
spank the Tamagotchi.
Exactly, right? So he could have so easily.
This hurts me more than it hurts you type shit.
Yeah, and then Iku's like fucking pushing the spank button and kind of like drooling and wishing it was her. You could have so easily done the flanderization, but no, it was we mentioned and propped up the liking to run and train and lift weights and go to the gym element of Iku,
yes,
which I
to
like
a pathological degree, but it's that's every girlfriend here.
I'll take it.
Like he's amongst good company.
I love her for that. Honestly, the pathological element of it is very hot to me. I love a good obsession.
I mean, yeah, true.
Oh yeah, dude. People with an obsession, as long as it's not like harming them, and I know I say that with Iku, and that's ironic. But I still personally headcanon that she doesn't take it to a pain or like a debilitation.
She's made her body stronger, so things that would crush a normal human being are just like a Tuesday for her.
That really is how I perceive it too. Yeah. Iku's fine. Iku is clearly living her best life and doing absolutely great.
Yeah.
Okay. But anyway, I was just happy to see that as an Iku fan. It's been a bit since we've have we had like an ass smack joke this year with Iku? Because obviously we haven't had a lot of chapters.
That's like is that why we haven't had it, or is it because Nakamura is like, hey, maybe I have forgotten her roots?
It's because Nakamura watches
only time will tell
videos and saw me say it was the year of Iku, and he was like, I agree.
He's like, damn, I thought it was the year of the horse, but I guess it.
We've mentioned what Iku would do with a horse, but we'll get to that later.
The horse would be scared after she was done with it.
That shit is so tight. It fucking like he pulls it out and it's fucking like a raisin. She's like
a sharpened pencil.
That wasn't enough for a warm up. Fucking menacing aura on Iku.
Like, that all you got?
Have you seen what I did to that crow? Its neck is broken from my sphincter alone. God, dude, that shit was. I still can't believe that happened.
Insane.
Iku, canonical fucking tight asshole Iku. Can you say that about any of your GFs? Nah. Only perhaps Iku do we have the canonical sphincter tightness.
I think Himari is a very anal retentive character.
Pretty good wordplay you got there.
Yeah. Want that Freudian terminology.
Let's talk about Kurumi overfeeding.
Yeah.
I thought that was cute. Why is she's
indigestion?
Well, the way that I interpreted this was Kurumi not comprehending that most people don't have the metabolism she does.
Yes.
Which is...
especially digital life forms probably don't have that.
This is an element to Kurumi that I really like, because I've had friends. In fact, my whole life I've been surrounded by people like this. When I grew up as a kid, I was pretty fat pretty instantly, but like it never made much sense to me because all my other friends ate the same goddamn amount, or more. They'd be eating cookies and shit, and my parents would pack me like low fat, mozzarella cheese sticks and fucking, fat-free milk and shit. You know what I mean?
If they got sugar in them, then that's a real fattener. But.
Yeah, I know. Honestly, looking back at it, we were probably doing it all wrong. But either way, I was eating like diet food as a kid because I was fat.
Damn.
Oh, it was bad. I had a huge weight complex. My whole family did. And then meanwhile, my friends are eating like fucking chocolate chip cookies and shit, and they're skinny as a twig. And so I got to witness that all happen, right? Like their metabolisms fucking catch up to them, or I personally, my headcanon for Kurumi for a while has been that like she's gonna like hit an age where she's gonna get a little, not like super fat, but like a little chunky, which I think would be a very cute time skip design for her. I love that a lot. And here's hoping.
I'm finally full. Crazy.
Dude, that'd be actually really interesting. Like my metabolism fucking settled into my body the way it was supposed to. Finally. Let's see. Would you like to mention something? Like I said, I got a bunch more notes.
I guess Akko is he's a real trendsetter apparently.
Oh yeah,
the whole damn family doing this shit.
That actually totally checks out to me. Akko feels like if you were to like elect like a natural leader in Rentaro's absence, I could see a handful of them, but I could definitely see Akko being like, okay guys. Now she wouldn't she's not super like aggressive or like I don't think she would stick her own neck out to be a leader, but I think people would just naturally follow her. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, she just authentically talk about like, oh yeah, I went to this cafe, it was really nice,
And then they'd all be like,
oh,
"That
what,
sounds
really?
awesome. Can you show
Yeah.
us?" Of course. I love that. Honestly, yeah, Akko's the type of person who would just like I don't know. She really is just living her life, and people want to follow her because it just looks so fun.
Yeah, when you look like you're enjoying shit, people want to they want to get in on the fun.
Oh my god, I look like the Ditto from Pokopia. It's literally me.
Yeah, honestly,
guys.
yeah.
Evelyn in our Discord told me that my Akko voice sounds like someone who is high and getting a blowjob at the same time. Oh
Okay.
my god, guys.
Interesting.
That's Evelyn
Interesting
for you.
combination. I don't disagree. I just wouldn't have ever thought of such a thing.
Apparently, from what I understand, when you're really high, it makes like masturbating like way better because you're like in tune with your senses more. I've never done it personally. I've heard it from 2 people, so that means it's true.
I also have never done it before, and I've heard it only from one person who heard it from 2 people.
That's
so
3
I
whole
guess
people.
Yeah. I'll have to be what's the word? Damn, there's a word for it. Whatever. I'm just listening to people.
We'll
and
have to do a
not fact checking at all.
a scientific theory,
Oh.
the scientific method, right? And we'll have to try it out.
Yeah.
You and I both try it out
Multiple
independently.
experiments.
Yeah,
So, one might be a fluke. It's like,
it's true. Yeah, and then cut to I'm 50 and I've done it like 700 times. Like I'm still experimenting.
yeah.
Let's see. Of course, continue. We can really do continue. I'll be honest. GI continues to be probably like the least interesting GF in the whole family.
Yes. I mean, I guess it would. I mean, speaking again of how this reflects on their parenting methods, I can imagine this would cause their child to never disclose any injuries or like trouble ever. 'Cause when they do, it's like mom has got to fucking pop a blood vessel. It's like, oh, I didn't want to. I don't want to risk mom doing something illegal. It'll get her sent to jail. So
That's a good little preview of our next. Whenever we do our next pregnancy / mothering stream, that'll be a big conversation, I think, with GI. That's a good point you make.
And then of course Kusari is gonna turn her kids into fucking addicts, just like our parents did with her and their parents did with them. Talk about a cycle of abuse.
Kusari's kid has like a headache and they're like digging around for like a Tylenol and she's like, "Don't even bother with that shit. I got my own."
Yeah,
this'll fucking get ready. Good.
It makes your blood vessels go away, so you don't have to worry about headaches because that's where headaches are coming from. Your blood vessels dilating.
I've turned your DNA into fruit by the foot.
Like shit.
Kusari could do that.
Honestly, yes. The only reason that hasn't happened is probably just because Nakamura didn't see that commercial and just we have to just like the Japanese popularize their goofy ass commercials with Western. We have to popularize our commercials to Japan so Nakamura sees it.
What a hyper specific reference that would be from Nakamura. Oh, dude, the 2006 Fruit by the Foot commercial where the 2 kids are turning each other into fruit by the foot.
In this situation, we've made it. Just a trend that everyone in Japan knows about. So it wouldn't even be. They'd be like, "Oh my god, Nakamura's hip. He's with the kids."
I like that. Yeah, that's such a. We go through the fucking like painstaking effort to like make a specific old commercial super popular again, and the goal was to get it referenced in 100 Girlfriends. I think that's worth it.
Dedication.
Yeah. I think we should do that with ourselves. I want to be referenced in 100 Girlfriends.
Yeah, just in the background, like for one line or something. That'd be all I really want.
Dude, if that happened, I think I would have to take like a day off of work to like comprehend. I would like lay in my bed and cry of like pure
the email like out of office. Sorry, my favorite manga creator like referenced me in their work.
Enough said. Please go home. Totally understandable. This is actually a good segue into I think like the one and only piece of art I need to shout out this week. Can you go to review shoutouts? Have you seen this yet, Reyes? Because I'm hoping that I get to see your reaction to this.
Okay, let us see. Okay, I did see. I did see yesterday where it's like
you saw this.
The thank you Chaos Squared.
Oh, Chaos Squared.
Yeah, because you were chaotic and there were 2 of you.
Like, oh yeah, dude, decade. Shout the fuck out. This is one of those, like, it reminds me a lot of when you drew my old YouTube partner and I, fucking Makima, which is, of course, what led to us meeting. When you get fan art of yourself, it's like I really have made it. Mom, I'm famous.
I'm on the TV. I'm on the internet.
Specifically, there's like a grand multiverse of this Chainsaw Man meme. You know what I mean?
Yes.
And now I'm a part of it.
Yeah, oh my, that's crazy.
That makes me so happy. Thank you so much, genuinely, Decade. That is fucking awesome. That made me, I almost like got teary-eyed. I really did. That made me really happy. All right, cool. Back to the chapter. Holy Lord, let me check on my notes. Unless you got something to...
Yeah, I mean, I still got like half my notes.
Oh,
but
me too. Me too.
Not all of them are worth really bringing up, but yeah.
Who are you? What channel do you think this is? We will discuss everything.
Okay. My one where I react like to Kopi, to seeing Tamagotchi, like from Takopi's Original Sin.
Oh, yes. That's definitely worth bringing up.
Let's see.
This is one of those chapters that Nakamura does have this like magical thing that he does where these chapters feel so fucking long. Did you agree with me on this one?
Kind of.
In a good way.
I mean, yeah. I mean, because it does feel. I mean, I guess because I know that it will usually translate to less discussion for the review. I tend to perceive these as shorter than the daily lives.
Yeah.
There's usually less beats, I guess, but
well, okay. Here's the reason why. Because I said the exact same thing about the aquarium chapter. Do you remember that? Mm-hmm. And this to me has the same structure and flow as that chapter, where it's like it starts off, and it feels like the whole chapter is going to be how are all the girls going to react to the Tamagotchi, right? And then it transitions into a May focus chapter, and then
is this a new Nakamura chapter format?
I like it.
The 100 Girlfriends autists to get on that.
No, if it is, I like it a lot because it allows you to get like a bit of group. Because like as we get up to like when we're in like 60, 70, 80 girlfriends, he's gonna have to find a way to like get.
That would require like at least 3 chapters just to get through all.
Yeah. So I think he's gonna have to start just choosing which GFs to focus on, right? And so what I like about this is it manages to be a focus chapter on May while at the same time being like a half of a group family chapter. You know what I mean? Very efficient. Nana would approve.
After she visited him in a dream for the spin-off, she taught him a thing or two about efficiency.
Nano fucking put his knuckles on the desk and like hit them with a fucking baseball bat.
If you make like one inefficient move, I will hit this. Yeah, your knuckles. And,
I will be watching.
The next morning, he was very efficient, even if his knuckles were kind of bruised.
But then, okay, May focus chapter, and then it becomes this action scene almost. Like, and I say that because
GF assemble type scene. It's like
and it feels very. I said in my notes, I said it almost feels like a shonen manga. This like end bit here, everyone shows up, everyone uses their special skills. You have fucking Momoji,
like Hasuha.
Yes, exactly. Well, no, I was gonna get to Hasu. I was gonna build up. Because first you have Momoji. Everyone else has a shovel. I don't know if you noticed, but then Momoji's like, I'm just gonna use.
Yeah, a shovel is like that's like what's the word? That's a handicap for her.
It's a condom for. I want to touch this.
Her hands are far stronger than any shovel.
And do you notice, like, Momoji's posing up like a fucking badass? It's so cool. And, like, this really does feel like a shonen manga where everyone's like, digging technique, 3,000 fold.
Excavation technique.
And then, so you have Momoji doing that. You have Hasu sniffing the goddamn Tamagotchi, which is great.
This is something that I saw when I popped in on a Backcheck Reacts live translation stream.
Start sniffing the dirt.
This is like the... Well, I guess yes.
Well, from your, did you know what the fuck was happening?
Yeah, because you can see what's going on, even if you can't. But I can read Japanese. But anyway,
motherfucker.
This is the first time Hasu's gotten to do her gimmick without being reduced to just a fucking joke. Like, actually solve the issue. Like, if it hadn't been for her, there's a good chance they wouldn't have found the Tamagotchi or whatever.
Honestly, so true. This is a really good chapter for Hasu.
Notwithstanding Karane being just doing kind of misplaced color commentary, but
that was pretty funny. Good Lassie reference, Karane. Am I the only one? Me and Moonlight over here, the only ones that can't read fucking Japanese? I feel fucking inadequate.
I guess so.
Oh, you fucking asshole. How dare you?
Wait, so I've said that I can read Japanese several times.
How well? I always.
I mean, enough that I can like tell what's happening in the chapter. Is just,
Really?
I mean, I get it. It's not enough that it wouldn't make sense to reread it in English because I'm gonna miss some stuff.
I always thought that you could like get the bare bones, but not enough to like understand
that's what I mean.
Okay.
Yeah. To me, that because that's kind of how I go through life, like getting the bare bones stuff. Unless there's some compelling proximal reason I need to get deeper, in which case I will go as deep as I need to go. But
I'm gonna integrate proximal into my vocab. That was good. Okay. Good to know. No, I did, and just so you don't think that like speaking to me is useless, I do remember you saying that. I remember you saying that.
That's hilarious. That's hilarious. Like speaking to you is useless.
Sometimes it's a real self-conscious thing that I have because I have a fucking memory. So people that are very nano-brained are like, I said this to you exactly 6 months and 3 days ago. What is the fucking point?
What's the problem, bro?
Yeah, exactly. No, but I do remember now you saying that was like your rationale for reading the Raws, because to you it's not spoilers because you can read it.
It's just getting kind of hard to digest version of it, and then later on I get the easier to digest version.
And sometimes it's good to eat something that's hard to digest. That's fiber, baby. When you read the Japanese, that's fiber for your brain.
And I get to see what they actually talk like in their native Nipponese.
And then you get Tuesday's peak creative decisions. Yeah. Tuesday's teams to clarify. Okay, cool.
Otherwise he'd be over there and probably Discord being like, I've already said that as per my last email. It's there's a group effort.
No, yeah, it's actually just Tuesday. He does all of this shit. Oh my god. Okay, let's see. I know there was. Oh, okay. Here's something I want to talk about. I think so. First of all, I love this Avengers Assemble panel is amazing. There's a lot to talk about here.
Yeah, it really was very sweet to see, like like seeing all the let's call them not so physically inclined GS being carried by everyone else.
But then this is huge to me. Tama is running.
Yeah, I mean she's bounding.
She's bounding. This is
on all fours and shit. I mean, yeah, he's proved this before that he's willing to work for other people's sake.
I do like. I've always liked that. What? Can you remind me of another chapter where that's been shown? Do you know off the top of your head or no?
No, I had the what do you say? I had the notion that that's a thing that happened. And so I assumed that it must have happened before.
No, I think you're right. Because
we've had other group girlfriend assemble moments like this where Tama was also participating. Bounding. Yeah. Well, probably not. Maybe not bounding, but definitely participating.
Bounding is another good word I haven't used in a very long time.
What else can we call that?
Richmond, I really appreciate. I called you Richmond. I was
like,
abort! No! That's crazy. Richmond, if he watches this,
rewind.
He's going to know how rent-free he lives in my head. That's crazy. No, I was going to say, it really is a joy speaking with you. It's like very enriching to my brain. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, I don't call myself a writer for no reason. It's my like number one skill. Like Momiji is the number one groper. I'm like the number one writer.
Rayos in my ear right now with the fucking omelette de le fromage. Say it again.
Say the thing.
Bounding. Oh, that was my high school vocab teacher's favorite word. Remember that story? Mm-hmm. He had a fucking banner with the word on it stretched across the whole room. Fucking, I love that dedication. Okay, so Tama, bounding. Oh, I remember what I was gonna say. You had mentioned she's good at like doing things for other people, but not for herself. God, if that isn't classic depression. Ooh, I love that so much. You feel me on that? May I elaborate?
Well, yeah. I mean, I have heard that as a classic.
Well, you didn't respond, so I didn't know if you disagreed or agreed or had thoughts.
Well, no, I guess I was like non-verbally.
You were nodding,
agreeing,
like as if I could see you. So I can speak from my personal experience, and there's a lot of similarities between me and Tama, other than the furry shit. You know, I've never done that.
The one difference.
Yeah, the main visual one, but like in terms of our minds, oh god, are we similar? Especially like younger me, like fucking high school to college me. Going into the workforce me, if you will. I remember very, very clearly one of the reasons I used to be obsessed with hanging out with friends, to the point where I would like sometimes very embarrassingly like beg them, like, please, I don't want to be alone with that's when the bad thoughts come out, you know. I loved hanging out with friends because when I hung out with my friends, I wanted to do shit. It brought out the best in me. When friends came over to my house or wherever I lived, or even my room when I lived with my parents, I would clean the room. But if friends weren't coming over, I wouldn't clean it. If friends weren't coming over, I wouldn't shower. If I wasn't hanging out with a friend, I wouldn't play video games. You know, there was a period of my life where like, oh yeah, no, there was a period of my life where I would just lay there and just like watch YouTube. Luckily, this was pre-Vine, pre-TikTok, so I couldn't do short form. Thank God, I was at least actually watching long videos. But you know, I would just lay there depressed. Obviously, I'm fine now, but like there was definitely a period of my life where I very much noted in my head that like I need to be around people, otherwise I have no motivation to do anything. And that was
the exact opposite. Like I literally remember having a moment where I just couldn't, like, it was like an Xbox game multiplayer thing, and I was like, because I was just too, at that point I was like at the like the zenith of my social anxiety. I just could not, like, I remember there was this moment where we were playing Halo, and like my friend's base, where like this in perfect sync position. I could have attacked him, but he had said before, like, don't attack my base, anyone. And obviously, it was it's a game. You're supposed to attack.
But you were like, no, I don't want to make him mad, type shit.
Yes, basically. I literally, like, I couldn't imagine it not resulting in a bad outcome. So things like that would happen. So it was just basically impossible for me to enjoy being amongst other people's presence, whatever. The only time I was comfortable doing anything was when I was alone.
Did they ever?
I would hermit all.
Oh right. Did they ever like react in a way that kind of reinforced that belief? Like, where they would they be like rude? If
probably not them. It was more just because of things that have happened, mostly with like adults that have become generalized to like, this is how human interaction.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
Well, because that reminds me of, I had a similar experience with one of my early friends, Byron. Who I was friends with him from like 2000. It's crazy because like it felt like such a long time in my life, but it really was just like 2005 to 2008. That was like the whole time I knew him. But it was such a
when you're young, 3 years is a lot.
I know, and it was such an impactful moment in my life. He got me into, and literally, if it wasn't for him, we would not be speaking right now. He got me into anime. He got me into Nintendo. I was kind of a normie before I met him. I thank him for that. I really do. But he would do this thing, very annoying. If I ever beat him in Smash Brothers, it was because I was spamming or cheating, you know? Like, oh, yeah. If I ever beat him in Smash Brothers, it was like, oh, it's because you're using that same move over and over again. Diversify. Jesus, you know? So, like, it got to the point where if I was, like, about to win, I would, like, subtly start to suck a little because I just didn't want to fucking hear his bullshit. You know what I mean? And it's like, I look back now realizing how toxic of a relationship that was, you know? So annoying. Anyway, so that reminded me of that. And then, yeah, so beyond Tama, which shout outs to her, because this is Moonlight. I hope you're there. I hope you're seeing this.
I hope you, Moonlight, if you're listening.
Which he does. He does listen to our stuff.
Yep.
I don't know if you've noticed, a lot of segments from his stuff are like, and this is not me being like, oh, you owe everything to me, Moonlight. But like, it actually makes me quite happy when there are moments where he brings up something, and I can't remember what it was, but there was like
the orgasm, the orgy thing.
The sex pile, shout outs, sex pile, yes. But no, there was one earlier where, oh, I remember what it was. It was the chapter where Matsuri and Kusuri had their disagreement about the yakisoba, and I had the long conversation about it kind of feeling like a metaphor for AI art. You remember that? Mm-hmm. Yeah. I don't know if you saw, he also talked about that, and it made me really happy, and I was like, oh, I'm so happy to see we agree on that. And he was like, to be honest with you, that was ripped right out of your fucking video. Like that was inspired from your video. And just so you know, that makes me very happy. That's not me being like, how dare you copy me? I actually love that.
You should have credited me with MLA citations.
You know what? You don't need to credit. If you keep fucking putting my head floating with little references in the editing, you can do it. You can steal whatever you want from me. Yeah, so why did I bring that up again? Oh, right, Moonlight. I know you watch. Thank you for being here. Tama, look at this. You see Tama right here? Your issue with Tama,
she got the claws out.
Oh, the
on her left hand for some reason.
How long has there been claws? Is that like a feature of this hoodie? I never even thought about that.
It's a self-defense feature.
She like fucking
a combat hoodie.
Claps the paws to paws? Claps the
Or
paws
I think those are her fingers poking out.
Oh,
of the hoodie,
yes,
so
they
look
are.
Like
because I remember the freakish ass fucking like, was it Ira's? Where they like booped, they like touched finger, and it was like
ET touched or whatever, phone home.
No, it wasn't Ira's. That was her intro. But it was with Ira. Yes, I'm remembering now. Okay, all that to say, Moonlight. Your main thing with Tama is that she doesn't have any motivation to do anything. She doesn't even want to do like hobbies and shit. And my clapback has always been it's depression. It's depression. It's depression. It's depression. With this reading here, of like what Reyes has just said, which I think he's spot on, is that she's clearly very willing to do stuff for her loved ones, but not for herself. What does that tell you?
I mean, until now, I've never clocked it, and it's a very interesting additional angle to her character. I really want to. I hope it gets explored later, because as is now, he's been just a kind of a cute but lazy blob.
Yeah,
getting to see her like I don't know like find a way to make work for her finally. Like, oh my god, I finally it wasn't that I didn't like work, it was I didn't like doing capitalist individualism, like just ultra individualism with just for my own sake for survival. It's like I wanted communalism,
as much as I wish it was that. I know that we have
that's probably not gonna probably isn't gonna be that politically based, but it's, might as well shoot for the stars.
Well, it seems there's definitely like a laziness element, because I used to have that cope about Tama, and then Moonlight showed me the facts and the logic and the evidence, and I was
it's a back and forth discourse.
Yeah, oh yeah, definitely. The situation is constantly evolving. It's like a Middle East war.
Monitoring the Tama situation, it's crazy right now.
Experts are on the scene. But with Tama though, I do like the idea of her eventually kind of like coming to a type of work where she's like, oh, I don't hate this, and why is that? It's like it's in my mind. It'll be when they've all married, they've got their fucking like 500,000 acre plot of land where they all get to live on and make their own society, and they're gonna find something that Tama loves to do. I know they will, and I think it'll be very cute, and she's gonna love it because it's helping the people she loves. It's because really, at the end of the day, finding a way to love work, or at least not tolerate it, is finding a way to make your dopamine centers in your brain work for you. One of the things that my therapist and I kind of like pieced together about me is that sometimes I don't have the motivation to do something until it's like panic mode. Like, so I will wait until it's like 5 minutes till it's due. You know what I mean? Case in point, I read this chapter a half hour before we started this, and I almost always do that.
Before it was due.
Yeah, exactly. There's something weird where like I get like scared of having responsibilities or due dates. So whenever I do, I assert control over my life by procrastinating. And then, I'm going to procrastinate because I don't like the idea of having to do something. And then I always do it in a hastily rush at the last second, right? Mm-hmm. I wonder if Tama grew up in that same kind of vibe. I insert a lot of myself into Tama. I really do see. I'd also just like to insert some of myself into Tama, of course.
In more ways than one.
Oh, look at them. As a side note, look at them things jimbling.
Yeah, I was thinking like they were probably kind of messing with her balance while she was bounding. She had to counteract them.
She's talked about that. Yeah, that shit's annoying. They're fucking, and she
That's
doesn't
probably
wear a bra.
half the reason she doesn't like doing work.
Oh yeah, true.
Like Atlas, she has to move around these giant globes, but she's not carrying them above her. She's carrying them under her chest. Like,
when she discovers breast reduction surgery, she would do that in a fucking heartbeat. By the way,
hey, Meme, you want to come with me to the breast reduction surgery? I got scheduled.
Oh my god, wait! I just got my next commission for Zarkon, bro. It's that meme where it's like, but who took my tits? And then it's Karne with like massive tits.
Like both are Tama's and Meme's.
Well, she took the fat from both of them, but so they're just massive. They're like fucking like
like that one chapter where they went to the shower.
Even bigger because she's taking Meme's and Tama's combined. Like we're talking just absurd. Like I'm trying to think of like those
like the husband of Christine Ohm.
Oh, I better look this up. I better look this up.
You didn't see what that
The
insanity?
husband of Christy Gnome? What are we talking about?
Yeah,
I've not heard of this.
I think I don't remember the. But yes, he's apparently he likes to do a little cross dressing.
Does he have huge tits?
Yes, when he does.
Really?
Yes, yep. Christy Gnome husband. Just look that up, and you will see the
Okay.
images.
I'm looking forward to it. Oh.
Crazy.
I saw it for a second, and then I went to images, and it was gone. Top story. Christy
Yeah,
Gnome's
it's weird. It's not.
cross-chested.
It's just in news apparently. It's not really
Interesting.
I guess they.
So are
sprung
those
this
are
from
fake
the-
tits? Am I gonna
Yeah.
get like? Is YouTube gonna be okay with me looking at this? You think? Because there's like nipples.
Perhaps.
Well, I guess we'll find out.
Bro was just mogging the camera like
I mean, he's kind of living his best life.
yeah, I guess all this while his wife is apparently gallivanting with other men. But you know, it's
Oh my god.
it'd be fine if the conservatives weren't like only we can do it. You
Yeah,
can't,
yeah.
'cause it's-
Oh wow.
that's how we separate ourselves out from the pores.
Brian has brought the previously little known bimbofication fetish community into the spotlight.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, that honestly kind of is the size I'm thinking of. Yeah, like maybe a little bigger. Carne, they're just like massive. Like my friend that I talked about, where like when the bra was off, her boobs would be like down to her fucking like belly button. Carne would be so happy, dude. It really is like
I finally feel like myself.
It's a grass is always greener on the other side thing, right? Like when you have it, you made the great metaphor with Kimari of like the beach ball being held under the water for so long and then it blasts out. Like with Karine, she's been titless for so long, and she's so sad about it. And she's wouldn't you rather have like a nice pair of C cups or D cups? Like no, they must be huge. I have to show up, Hikari.
They must appear over the horizon before I do. It's like
I need to lose. Wait, actually, that's so funny. I just visually like interpreted that. I just visually imagined that. I was gonna say,
what's that? Is that the moon? Is that like a mountain over? No, it's Carbonade. It's
like
walking over the horizon.
the Godzilla fucking like water cup vibrating. Like,
yep.
Yeah, I need to lose the ability to lay on my stomach, doctor. If I could still lay on my stomach, they aren't.
Yeah, I'll be laying on my boobs instead. Like,
oh man, that's good stuff, y'all. Yeah. So now we can finally move on to that. Was just the Tama section of this of this Avengers.
Where were we?
We were talking about the Avengers Assemble panel, and now we can talk about all of the fucking girls that can't run physically. Very fucking cute. Very fucking cute. Actually, the cutest goddamn shit I've ever seen in my entire life. To see, especially Akko. My favorite is Akko because, like, Akko's inability.
He's not weak. He has no like endurance basically.
I was gonna say Akko's inability
He's
to
not like the other two. Like
it's different.
Can legitimately say you two are just physically weak. Akko
has an actual condition.
Yeah, we are not the same.
Yeah, I like that one specifically because like she tried. In fact, all of them definitely tried. But like it's really for some reason for me, and this is just my bias showing. It's very cute to imagine Akko like the first maybe like 30 seconds of this run. She's like, okay, I'm coming, and then they're all just instantly they're like a fucking mile ahead of her, and they're like, and Yamame's like, I'll go back and get her.
Yeah, not leaving, like no kids left behind type shit.
Oh, it's so cute. I'm kind of thinking like when Patrick goes into Sandy's dome. Do you remember to get SpongeBob?
Wait. That's happened. That happened a few times, right?
The OG.
Yeah.
Where they're not able to breathe, and then he's like walking normally, and then he just gets on the ground, and he's like, you know what? This is worth.
Yeah.
This is worth the visual gag. Actually, hold on a sec. I'm going to YouTube, and then I'll send it to you as well. Hold on. Oh, Dreg put out "Phone Bad" as a video. That's exciting. Phone Bad. I agree, Dreg. Let's see. Patrick can't.
David.
I'm gonna put Patrick can't breathe. So yeah, there we go. Yep, that brought it up. This, yeah. What kind of place is this? That's what it was. What kind of place is this?
Yeah, okay. Now I remember.
So
Clear as day.
This
imagine
right
that,
here
but Akko
is
like,
Akko.
what kind of place is this?
Here, I'm gonna send it to you. We need to watch this together. I'm committed to the bit. but I'm very bad at finding my way around while I'm recording because I cannot multitask. And boom. Okay. All right, everyone, lock in and do your homework.
Patrick, air is not good.
So this.
Don't worry,
this
buddy.
Is Akko.
You're doing fine. I won't let you blow this.
About that many steps too is kind of what I'm imagining.
What kind of place is
coughing.
this?
Oh yeah, exactly like that. Oh my god. And so like specifically I just love the idea of like, because like Shizuka, I think Shizuka and Saki probably lasted a little longer than Akko. Akko literally has, she's like a noodle body.
Trying to imagine who and how did they all like fail.
I'm honestly, I can give you an opinion on that instantly. I think Akko failed first, then Saki, then Shizuka. I think Shizuka lasted the longest.
Shizuka has grown probably.
Oh yeah,
a lot.
And Saki is physically.
I'm sure she could actually lift a 5-pound weight. Where if Saki did that, the weight would lift her.
Crack her arm in half.
Yep.
Actually, wait, your visual is way funnier. She tries to lift the weight and her whole body fucking tumbles.
Yeah. It's like a rusty like a door you hear like squeaking like as she tries to, like what the hell?
That's really funny. Yeah, no, Akko though. Are we in agreement that Akko made it maybe like 10 steps?
Yeah. I'm reminded of that one time she had to run away from. Once again, Rentaro Miji, they just fell on the ground instantaneously.
Yeah, exactly. Akko is like, I think, guys, we underestimate the level of Akko's like medical issues. Like they're pretty, pretty intense.
The only reason we don't see it more often is they're always walking everywhere, and we're usually sitting at the rooftop, so she doesn't have to exacerbate her condition.
Well, this is a situation where if she, once again, it's just like Kurumi, right? If she wasn't in this family that took care of her, she would need like some serious medication,
medical intervention.
Yeah. It's very cute. Yeah, and then it's very cute who's holding everybody, like Kishika holding Saki, Mimi holding Shizuka. It's fun to imagine those interactions.
Yeah, because I don't know, I guess because Shizuka has that like a what's the word, like the ability to elicit sort of sympathy and pity from everyone who sees her, like as we saw when even as a kiss zombie she was trying to chase down Rentaro, and the moment she fell he's like Shizuka. Where I think Saki probably has like, he elicits the kind of like
a negative aura where it's like, ugh.
Yes, kind of. I can very much imagine like Kishika being like, what did you think was going to happen?
Yeah. Akko fell and they were instantly like, help Akko, and then Shizuka fell and it's like, help Shizuka, oh my god, and then Saki falls and they're like, oh my god.
Like, because she was the one who was the most insistent about how we have to run over there, guys. We can't take the bus. That's too bitch mate. We can't take the other. Probably the other Hanzono car, because I'm sure that they left several, because several of them can drive, so it's like,
Saki,
why wouldn't they have?
I'm sorry. Yeah, did you have more to say or no?
Yeah, like why wouldn't they have left several cars for the other GS?
No, it's very. We don't have time for all that.
We're not going to do that. Because I mean, Saki is. I think he's old enough to drive.
Saki could drive. Does she own a car though? Probably not. Right? Because public transport, baby. They live in a fucking. Well, I'm not going to say like a heaven world because there's plenty of problems. But in terms of the way that their society is structured,
civic engineering.
Yeah. In terms of their taxes, go to a good place. Yeah. No. It's very funny to imagine Saki also, out of these, Akko and Shizuka wouldn't have made any like, I don't know, they wouldn't have said anything about like, oh yeah, I can do it, it's fine. Like Akko,
they wouldn't have talked a big fucking game about how you're like, follow me, and then like literally 5 seconds later, everyone else is already overtaken her.
100%, yeah. Saki 100%. There was like a
even Akko and Shizuka would have overtaken, because we know canonically that he's weaker than Shizuka. So it's like,
you know what? Yeah. Honestly, that Patrick video, that was Saki. Actually, that's actually fits Saki way more, because like he was trying to carry someone and shit.
Honestly, that would be hilarious. Like he tried to help Akko or Shizuka, but he couldn't do it. Like, you need help, don't you? He's
that
like,
literally.
Fuck. Like, I guess the volume cover really took more out of me than I thought. Like, I really thought I could. I'm so sore, okay?
cover as an event that is like has injured her, and it's that's awesome.
My whole body is sore. Muscles I didn't even know I had are sore.
Have you guys seen how fucking big Nemu is? She needs to stop drinking milk, okay?
It's not fair.
I drank so much milk growing up. It was all rotten milk, Saki. We know your backstory.
Raw milk.
Yeah.
I got into some alt-right nonsense.
Oh my
and I was
God.
like, yeah, I guess raw milk is the way to go. You know?
I want to know, you know what I want? I want an irony poisoned girlfriend. I want like a Jax coded girlfriend. and then
they can't deal with all the wholesome sincerity of this family, and they have to get like broken down.
it'd be super cute, yeah. Although I guess that would kind of be like in the tsundere archetype a little bit.
Maybe it could be.
I'll have to think about that one. I'll have to workshop that. Anyway, I still have
Like someone who's so irony posing they can't even do anything cliche. Otherwise, they're like, "Fuck, I'm being being a normie."
Oh my god, that would be so interesting. Let's see. I'm just scrolling through here. I put. Oh, okay. Let's go up to Karne, having like her creature was like perfectly loved.
Yeah.
I like this because it continues a thing that I've always kind of headcanoned about Karne. I don't know if you remember when we were talking about the idea of a D&D chapter with these girls. One of the things I mentioned about Karne that could be fun to explore is the idea that she finds it easier to express her true emotions through video games or like just role-playing games in general.
Yeah.
So I had mentioned in the D&D chapter, she would her character would be very genuine and like, oh, I love you, Rentaro. I know that's the name of the dog, but I'm just trying to think of whatever Rentaro's fucking brow man. I don't fucking know. Whatever the fuck.
Brow Taro.
Yeah, and his power is to like bo, but like with his fucking eyebrows. Yeah. Either way, right? Like I do like the idea of Karne being able to be more genuine through the medium of like games, and because there's like a disconnect there. Like, well, it's not real. Right? I'm playing a game, okay?
Yeah, it's like wearing a mask at a kink event. You know, you can be yourself more when you don't have to worry about your identity getting in the way of things.
Yeah, that's good. Sorry, no, you're so right. I'm sorry. I know the weird like pause in my thoughts was because my brain was in my head. It was like, that's what the mask is. That's what the point of the mask is. Like literally, my brain just like went back to that stupid song.
Shaking my damn
I know, and I was trying to ignore it, but and then I thought like, should I sing that? Should I make that reference? No, you're cooking. You're cooking. Yeah, so I basically just put Karne being able to express herself more through games and fiction, reinforcing her wanting to have children. I like that too. This reinforces the thing that we know about Karne, that she's on like the top of the list for like wanting to have a family with Rentaro. She's clearly would be a very good mother. This reinforces a lot of what we said in our pregnancy stream with her being probably one of the best mothers. You know, she'd be very cutesy. She'd be super like, oh, it's not like I love you or anything, but like just like we saw with her family, clearly a very, very healthy family, despite the weird like fronts they put up. So yeah.
And yeah, once again reinforcing Hikari loves to tease the fuck out of her.
Oh, dude.
Cannot let this girl alone.
Yeah, it's honestly like giving what's the name of the fucking girl from Hey Arnold who's like weirdly obsessed with Arnold?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I didn't remember. Helga, I think, is her name?
Yes.
Yeah.
Honestly, yeah, the level that
just the more general thing where like kids will like bully and tease their like
crushes. Oh, yeah, but like it's actually like in the past, the teasing has felt, for the most part, what's the word? Within the realm of validated, warranted,
friendly,
right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, maybe that's a better
like friendly rivalry, perhaps.
Well, I would say it didn't feel. Yes, I would say it didn't feel as like forced. This one, you're right. She literally steals it from her hand to fucking fuck with her.
I mean, to be fair, that is like just like classic type of friend behavior.
True.
I mean, not every friend does, but yeah. I mean, I think these two, yeah, they would. They're like sisters at this point. They're that close.
I'm spreading the agenda that Hikari wants to fuck Karne so bad, and she just like,
like he takes her shirt to like sniff it to. She starts becoming tsundere herself.
She just can't hide it, bro. It's just like she cannot hide how badly she wants to fuck Karne. It's like it's absurd at this point. Like that's all I'm saying.
Like, just get a room, you two.
Literally. Okay, what else do I got on my list here? I just wrote So I assume you do the same thing where you just write like little thoughts you had and they don't really make sense out of context. I put, May, go do a perfect run of Celeste, as you wish.
Yeah. Well, I'm sure, that's presumably related to the page where I mean, I think God, like any, like May would do this shit. Like, he would 100% any game without a thought. Like, he wouldn't need a guide. He wouldn't, like, ask for help, or he just brute force every single possible input to get
sheer
the desired
brute force is the way to put that too. I like that a lot, because that is how I beat Celeste, right? I didn't go into Celeste like with skill. I just have my OCD gives me, there's a lot of pros and a lot of cons to the type of autism I have. I'm very bad at trying new things, but once I'm neck deep in a thing, I'm also very bad at abandoning it.
It's trying a new thing.
Yeah, exactly. So, case in point, I have stuck with jobs that I fucking hate because the unknown, the over the horizon, is scarier than what I'm in currently. You know, does that make sense? Mm-hmm. So when it comes to like my gaming habits, Celeste is one of those like single button retry, very hard games, and I'm very good at like having the patience to just be like, boom, retry, death, retry. To the point where, like, when I was unemployed, this is around the time you and I were first starting to really talk about 100 Girlfriends, by the way, I would, for literally, like, half of my day, like, Allie would be at work, I would be unemployed, just, like, home, I'd do some chores, clean out, do dishes, whatever, but, like, for 6 hours of my day, when I got towards the end of Celeste, it would be my entire day working on one screen. Like a single screen of Celeste, where and like what did you do today? Well, my main accomplishment was beating this one screen of Celeste. So brute force is the fucking word, especially for a game like Celeste, and that is 100% how May would do it. Like she would go into it. I've literally never played a platformer, and I hear that this is the hardest one out there, but I'll do it.
It will this is the best opportunity to show my devotion to whoever asked me to do it. Probably Hari, but yeah.
Oh, that's so cool. That's such Elon Musk behavior from Hahari. Get me some fucking achievements. Make my. Oh my god!
We get the Elon Musk chapter where she's just doing, for some reason, Hahari is doing all the worst billionaire type shit. So yeah, I'd totally beat this game. 100%. And you're like, why does it say like made for speed or whatever? Like
made for speed goes. That's great. That's such a good gamer tag for May. What was I gonna say? That's actually another great idea for a fan art. It's like fucking like Hahari is streaming and she's like talking about the game, but like clearly in a way that makes it like she does not know what this fucking game is. And then it's like off to the corner, it's May actually playing the game. And the chat's like, I don't know, it doesn't look like your hands don't look like they're moving very. Are you really playing this game? Yeah. She's like, what do you mean? Of course I am. And May's over there just like fucking like Smash Brothers Melee like controller clicking like. And she's like, Hari's like, wow, this boss is really hard, guys. I'm breaking a sweat.
And then when she finally gets found out, it's this whole controversy. She has to get a ukulele and everything.
You know, I'm a little bit of a groomer, but I'm not a loser.
Yeah, you saw I won that game, didn't I? And the game you had your maid play for you. Like, let's not talk about that.
Yeah. You know what? If you really want us to accept your apology, let your maid stream and let her get all the fucking profits from that. And it's like, okay, yeah, sure. And then fucking May is trying to like Twitch stream, and she's like, what should I do? And just like play whatever you want.
Read the chat, May.
My god, yeah. Whenever the chat asks her to do shit, she would just do it. Bro.
Someone says, take down the president. He's like, understood.
Oh no. Well, I'll be
all she wrote.
Oh, you know how fucking Twitch chat is. Someone would do the fucking... Yes. This is an old meme, but like tits or GTFO, and she'd be like, understood. And she just fucking flashes her tits, gets banned instantly.
I'm like, why did the stream stop working? I thought I was getting a lot of people.
Someone humbly requested tits, and who am I to deny tits? It? Yeah, whatever. That's awesome. Another chapter in the books. Yeah. Nakamura, feel free to take that one. You know what? This is a good segue to more May tits.
Oh yeah. Well, yes. I was
is
like,
nice.
I was like, that's
Yeah.
crazy.
That's
Crazy
nice.
hot.
Yes.
A little scary to be honest, but still mostly hot.
She's running like the goddamn like the metal,
Yes.
the liquid metal one. Like
Yeah, T1000.
boom, boom, boom.
Yeah, I mean that is how she would run.
Oh, terrifying! But yeah,
she would
very.
figure out a way to slip through a prison grate or whatever to get to her targets.
Fucking peel her skin off. Also, I don't want to take any scruples away. I don't know if I'm using that word right. What am I using? How scruples? What scruples?
Wait, fidget sentence. So I can.
I don't
want to
take any scruples away from my well-deserved props. Am I doing that? Is that correct use?
Okay, scruples is definitely not the right word, but it would take a second to remember the specific word.
Hold up.
Like accolades.
Accolades, yeah. Okay, this is, and I'm sure there's, it's a long series, but like in recent memory for me, this is as gorgeous as I've seen Mai. She's fucking gorgeous.
I mean, that woman is always gorgeous.
I disagree.
She's got the eyelashes. Really?
Yes. She's like one of my least favorites.
Well, to me, to me, she's kind of always had at least that going for her. She's physically gorgeous.
No.
Damn.
Normally
she's too much of a woman.
No, because normally she's got like a derp face kind of happening that I don't really like.
Oh, really?
Maybe I don't know.
I can see her.
The faces that she makes aren't attractive to me in the manga. Does that make sense?
Damn. Yeah. The expressions that she makes.
Yes, expressions. Yes. Here, I'm gonna go to the.
I mean, to me, normally, I guess I'm too taken by her luscious eyelashes and half-lidded eyes.
Yeah.
Or double-lidded eyes, I should say.
Yeah, she's fine. She's fine.
She's just not fine.
Her whole thing, her whole thing is not really for me. Like her entire character is like, she's on the lower.
Yeah, I mean, for me, for a while, it was mostly just like, yeah, you're hot, but yeah, your personality is not really doing anything. But recently, she has started to grow on me personality-wise as well.
I wish I could.
There's a reason I had her like. I think frenemies.
Yeah.
In the ring.
Super annoying. Well, you hate the obsessive types. Obsessive about other people because you need your space. Mm-hmm. You like that Rin is obsessive about a thing. You wouldn't like it if she was obsessive about you.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, so let me try to explain. It's seeing her from the back like this is really nice. I think a lot of it is because
the nape of the neck.
Oh yeah, the back. The I love this like her hair done up. She looks gorgeous. A lot of it I think for me is that we're seeing her in like kind of a rare situation here. There's no one around, obviously, because this is before May runs in, right? Mm-hmm. There's no one around.
She's in her natural state.
Exactly. There's no one around for her to try to impress. She's not doing her stupid, like, I don't really like you, Rentaro. I'm just here for my sister. She's not doing her stupid fucking hard eyes over her sister. I'm finding out that when she's not fucking spurging is when I like Mai. Because she looks really gorgeous here. I mean, genuinely just very, very pretty. And it's also the dynamic of, like, it's like when you see a girl who you normally only see in, like, a uniform in casual wear, just like it's a very, like, unguarded moment for her. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And so it's very beautiful
all just casually showing off, like I don't know, like god tier domesticity moments.
And then, hot. Oh my! And and like the nosebleed is conveniently censoring the vagina here. Like it's
inconveniently more like.
He is. Pretty clear that because this is not May is not a chubby woman. May is a very skinny woman. It's pretty clear that Mai got a full frontal face of pussy here, and it's good for her. I'm happy that she got that.
Yes, I'm jealous that she got that, but also happy for her.
Me too, man. Me too. It's very funny, by the way. Like very funny visual.
Yeah, we could. The Terminator energy is right there. Like you hear like her footsteps coming up. What?
That's fucking impressive, by the way, to run that fast with like sudsy feet. Oh yeah, you could easily fucking.
She's doing perfect form, so she's not worried about. She doesn't worry about slipping.
Even down to like the way that her like torso is bending. Like look at the line there. It's like. She's like, this really is like Olympian running she's doing.
Yeah. He would do Nano proud because he's really eliminated all inefficiencies. That wouldn't be good for fulfilling the request.
For the sake of her loved ones, yeah.
Yes, yeah, her Tamagotchi.
Oh, man. And then it fucking dies. And this, wow, man. It really is that, like, May got she activated baby fever. I don't think May comprehended what that was until this. And now,
I mean, yeah, everything in her mind has been formatted for serving, but she's like
serving cunt up top.
Yeah, I guess, yeah. Did that clap go through? Because I actually clapped my hands.
It did not, but I heard it in spirit. But thank you for doing that. And also I'm going to choose to believe that this activated baby fever for a lot of the girls. This experience, because like that feels like something goes out.
Maybe that's why it spread through the family like wildfire. They're like, this is like raising a little baby.
Oh fuck! Oh, dude,
You know what they say? Get a pet first to sort of see if
test
you
it
can
out.
handle raising a child. Yeah.
That's actually something. A lore update for Allie and I. We are looking into getting a cat. That probably within the next year. So that'll be fun.
A little hellion.
I know. She loves cats so much. It would be cruel and unusual punishment for me to deny her a cat. It really would be.
Yes, I am also a big kitty fan here.
I'm looking forward to it.
Borderline unhealthy.
I will be milking the fuck out of that cat for content. You know what I mean? I'll be showing some videos, pictures of that cat, and y'all will love it.
You'll be giving it like the Tama costume or whatever. Like Halloween comes around, well, yeah, give it.
Oh, we should name it Tama.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that'd be cute. I don't know if Allie will allow it. All right, let's see. What else to say? I'm sure you got more in your notes. I got a little bit more.
Let's see. I mean, I was very, I don't know, like happy to see just how proud May was when she was talking about.
When they were like, "Wow, May, you got the ultra rare. That's crazy!" Like that part.
Yeah, I mean, she's so proud of herself. It was like specifically you see it when Hahari is like, no, I told you to have fun with it. Like, this is how I have fun. Okay, stop ruining it for me.
Aww. That actually, and that is more character development, right? I mean, we've seen. So we saw at Lovelyland, we saw that she has the ability to tease Ira, right? That's been a big character development for her. We saw in a daily life recently that she was able to, when Rentaro was like, "What do you want to do?" And she's like, "I want to kiss you." So she's
make out with you all night long.
Ooh yeah, and that's, now we know that was pre her knowing how baby making worked. So
insane.
Rentaro, be on your fucking high alert, okay? The next time you're alone with May.
He's like, "What do you want to do now, May?" He's like,
"Make a baby." I told you like 2 weeks ago.
I requested it 2 weeks ago. Like,
yeah, you told me that I could ask you whatever I wanted.
Like, oh, okay, I see what it is. Now I'm requesting things. We suddenly don't want to fulfill those requests. Like, this is just May fulfills everybody else's request, but no one fulfills her request.
That would be such an amazing way for her to weaponize that. Oh my god.
He's like, fuck, how do I get out of this?
Rentro's like, it's May. It's illegal. It's literally against the law. Yeah, well, so is she's 19 and he's 16.
Yeah,
right?
But I think Japan does have like Romeo and Juliet laws where it's like if you're within, I think like a lot of places do have laws like that. So like a 17-year-old and an 18-year-old don't
16-year-old
don't get into trouble.
I'm googling it right now.
Okay, you probably shouldn't. I don't know.
What?
I guess to me that's like bad Google food. Like you don't type in the specific thing like that.
No, but I'm doing. Okay, can I be so honest with you, Reyes? I'm doing it to. I know you don't like it. But yeah, I am gonna read the fucking AI thing at the top because it's quick, okay? and then it'll lead me to sources, and I can click the source.
Okay.
Listen, the one thing I kind of don't mind is like I like a specific Google search. It's that is pretty convenient. Am I wrong in saying that?
I guess because I have heard that nowadays they are even before the.
It's not telling you to eat glass shards like it used to.
He's like, actually, yes, a 14-year-old and a 30-year-old can, in fact, have sex in Japan. But I think, nowadays it is Google. Well, I mean, it might have become insidified now, but anyway, there was a time where people said you don't have to be so circumspect about how you.
Oh yeah, no, I am fully aware of
a human readable sentence.
Yeah, I am fully aware of old Google or search engine etiquette. In fact, I used to be the one that was like sighing and rolling my eyes at my parents when you know what I mean. Like I know all about it. Yeah. If this was 2016,
so now you have become the thing that you hated.
Well, no, technology has changed. I must adapt.
Has it?
Yes.
But I guess this is me being not willing to try new things. I'm like, I'm not gonna that's the optimal way to do it, right? Like, why the fuck would I waste time learning a potentially swappable, even if it's good enough? Like, the way I'm doing it right now is still is fine.
I guess it just because I feel like I'm gonna get a lot of flack for this. Okay, like, oh, Red's anti-AI, but he's reading the top thing that shows up. You know what I mean?
I was thinking that.
Oh my god, really, dude? Okay, listen. Fuck it. I'll never Google anything ever again. Jesus Christ.
Just get the extension. Well, actually, I think it stopped working recently.
Does it work on a phone? Because I'm on my phone.
Well, okay. Fine. Yeah, that's the one. They haven't gotten that one yet. So I do have to avert my gaze whenever I look up things on.
Oh Lord, have mercy. Okay, listen. To me, it's like when I'm doing a video, I just want a quick answer. Okay, like this isn't a research stream.
There are times where you have. There are times where you follow your morals, but as soon as there's some outside pressure.
Let me ask you this, okay? It's because it's not like it'd be one thing if I was like downloading ChatGPT, but like I literally can't turn it off. I Google, no matter what I Google, it's gonna be at the top, right? So
wait, does minus AI still work?
Ooh, that's a great question. That's a great question.
Or just adding a swear word to the search.
Can a 16-year-old fucking date a 19-year-old?
Okay, yeah, it's probably not the best search to have that in. Yeah, to use that strategy with.
Can a 16-year-old fuck a 19-year-old? Whatever. Fine. You know what? I just wanted to get a nice, quick answer for the query. Never again.
The queers.
Yep. Reyes, I appreciate it. You're holding me accountable, okay? I figured a Google search was fine. It's not like I'm fucking making art questions, quote unquote, over here. God damn. So yeah, no answer to that question, I guess. We'll never know.
I mean, I was looking. I did look it up. I tried to look up myself like 30 seconds ago, but I haven't had enough time to.
Wouldn't it be nice if something bullet pointed it for you?
Okay, fine. I'm looking at my Google, my AI overview. I mean, it doesn't say. It's not really saying anything about like the age range. It would be acceptable. I mean, whatever.
I mean, I can tell you what
people in comments can weigh in.
The national age,
to see if May is doing anything illegal.
The national age of consent was raised to 16 in 2023. Yep. Oh, well, the
so all the lolly lovers online they died 1,000 deaths. They felt a disturbance in the force as if I don't want to finish that sentence. But.
While the relationship is legal, it's important to note that sexual activity must be consensual. Yeah, I'm aware. Thank you. Yeah.
Well, okay, that's the one time the AI is like actually like I'm like okay, good on you AI, and you're not like you mentioned recommending cigarettes for pregnant people or whatever. But yeah.
It hasn't really done that since like 2023. Let's see, especially at least in my experience, I can't speak for everyone. Must follow local ordinance, especially in Tokyo. Tokyo may impose stricter regulations on adult-minor interactions, often treating them as prohibited youth protection. Local ordinance. It's a gray area, it sounds like.
Yeah.
Marriage laws. Women can marry at 16 and men at 18. That's interesting.
Okay. Well, I mean, that's... But I guess they're being honest. Like, the conservatives over here they try to opposite, but 16-year-old boys and girls can get married to 30-year-old men. But
second they can have babies,
like, fuck it.
Boom. Well, legal at 16, 19, such relationships are scrutinized, particularly if it involves high school students, due to school regulations and societal... Okay, yeah, so it sounds like it'd be kind of mostly legal, but people would side-eye you.
People, May would not give a fuck, but...
Oh, that's so funny. Well, I'm happy that turned into like a fucking 5-minute debate also, on AI.
Yeah.
I want to be honest, and I want to be open here. Because no one likes to be out leftied. No one likes to be out, Yeah. I just want to make sure that
of the day over
I just want to make sure that no one thinks that I'm fucking becoming an AI guy because I read the thing that's on the top. Like, I don't know. Like, I guess maybe, is that a weakness of mine that it is convenient?
I mean, I don't know. It wouldn't be you becoming an AI guy. It'd just be like displaying
weakness,
situational weakness.
No. God damn it. Okay, fine.
Yeah, when the going gets tough, the tough get going and the weak stay, or whatever. The non-tough stay.
I fucking hate AI generated slop content though. Like like to the point where like if I see that shit while I'm scrolling through anything, I do the fucking like not interested, please God stop, not interested. And my Rule 34 I made an account on Rule 30. I used to be a lurker. I didn't even know you could make an account on Rule 34. I made an account on Rule 34 specifically to blacklist AI. Okay, so like
let's go to Gelburu. It's like way more selection, and
really?
They're a lot better about getting rid of AI. I mean, obviously some stuff so slippery, but they tend to tag it as such.
My dick has like a spider sense for AI. It just like fucking flaccid. The second it's AI, flaccid.
Yeah, it does have a very specific look. It's gross. In terms of the saturation and always of the specific faces and styles. But yeah, anyway.
I know. All right. Well, anyway, thank you, Reyes. I can always count on you to call me out in the future. I'm gonna leave. You know what? I think I'm gonna leave Googling things to you. You can be our research guy because I don't know how to Google apparently. Because in my head it was like, okay, the way I would have Googled that normally without reading like the summary at top, which I missed when there was a summary at top and it just wasn't AI. That would have been nice and completely non-ethically challenging. But like what I would have done in the past would have been to maybe like I guess like look up those kind of laws and then read like an article on it. But like, do we want to do that on the fucking video? Like.
Yeah, I mean, well, ideally, it's you do a targeted enough search that it pulls up.
I see.
Essentially, what you're looking for, so you don't have to.
Well, see, it used to pull up what you look for, but now that's the AI. That's the problem. It used to pull up anyway. Okay, I'm sorry. Yeah. I'm getting on it too much because it's because you actually hit a weak point. You hit it. You were correct that I was wrong. So thank you. I've learned. I will be sure to avert my gaze for the first scroll.
Yes, as if I were a Victorian accidentally seeing a lady's ankle. I will avert my eyes.
Yeah, this is actually like it's honestly some like religious shit. Where like if I even see it, I'm going to hell. I simply by reading it, I'm morally compromised.
Yeah, I participated in the capitalist system,
Simply for the environmental problem, like concerns, I wish that I could turn it off. Like I don't want to contribute to that for every goddamn Google search. All right. Anyway, sorry about yapping for that too long. The OCD took hold of me. Go ahead.
Yeah, it gripped me.
It really did. You got anything else? I got a little bit more probably.
Yeah, I actually got a decent amount more, but okay, I do like wait on page 4. I do love the way that like Yaku is calling Natty like Natty. For some reason I'm reading kind of like Shrek or something like
Natty. She was
very very cute.
Yaku's like, very excited. So. I specifically like Omurise Boba.
Yeah. Yaku, you know what fucking omu rice is? Like,
no.
No,
she eats like a fucking like. This is not like 100 years ago, 200 years ago. She eats like an ancient Babylonian, bro. Like, get the cone bread out.
Yeah, I'm sure we mentioned this before. Like, did she still have dementia? Like, is that what happened? Like the drug can't bring back memories that you lost to Alzheimer's, something like that.
There's a game that I got into recently. It's an indie platformer horror game, which what a cool combination of things, huh? Platformer horror. Yeah. It's called Love Eternal. Have you heard of this?
I have not.
Very weird concept for a game. Ends up kind of like I'm going to use a Naruto reference here. The Infinite Tsukiyomi, remember that? Like,
yes.
So you get like Infinite Tsukiyomi by like a god who's like it's like a super lonely god who's like trapped in like basically they've been like
ninth dimension.
Yeah, they're trapped in like their own mind palace basically, and they can they reach out into the mortal world to try to get like people to like keep them company. But they
classic.
Yes, but they have very very bad understanding of like how to socialize with people, because they're like a god from ancient times.
Yeah.
So like it's really interesting how they do it, because at first they're very like open with it, like, yes, there's no need to thank me, I will give you shelter here in my mind palace, and you just need to be my my loving companion. That they kind of treat people like dogs, like very Makima. And so at first when your character is like, no, I actually don't want that at all, I'm gonna leave now, and they get all pissed at you, and then they like knock you out, and then you wake up and you're in like a Doki Doki Literature Club scenario where like, oh, hey, there's this new student at school, and then like it's like the god facade pretending to be a new student. They're like, okay, if you're not going to love me like this, maybe you'll love me like this, and they're pretending to be like this student that's like sitting next to you. But like, the way they speak is like ancient times. Like I wish I had their dialogue on hand. It's like, yes, like they're literally like you're sitting there and the teacher's about to start teaching and it's like, the professor has taken the mount. Let us
about to do their sermon upon the mount.
They literally say like, it is our great joy to be to devote ourselves to learning. I don't know. Basically,
they're like, shut up, kid. It's like, it will be as if an ox has stepped on my tongue. I will be silent.
I wish I could. It's such a like new game. I have a feeling I wouldn't be able to fucking get like their dialogue up in like a nice Word document. I would really love that, but like, cause like I can't remember the
what
fucking.
What is it called again?
Love Eternal.
Yeah, well, let's
it came out in February.
I'm the guy in the chair now.
Thank you. Yeah. Lacey, Love Eternal review. Love Eternal. Yeah, I wish I had like just some of her dialogue to read.
Yeah, unfortunately, it's just showing gameplay imagery, not really.
Yeah. Either way,
I was not lucky.
That's kind of what I'm imagining for Yaku. Is Yaku doesn't know what the fuck any of this shit. If it's like if it's like post World War I,
pre-Edo, like pre Meiji Restoration, she's like, fuck, I don't know.
Yeah, I have no idea, dude. I last thing I remember was like trading bronze with the Irish. That's probably not historically accurate.
Last thing I remember was the Chinese arriving and giving these newfangled kanji. Like, what the fuck is that? When I was a kid, we just talked with. Actually, I don't know what they used pre-Chinese. I'm pretty sure the kana come from the kanji as well. But,
I wish I had more knowledge of Japanese history so I could join Reyes in these hilarious, historically accurate jokes.
Yeah, just watch the History of Japan, I guess.
Oh, yeah, that would help, actually. Shout out to Bill.
I remember when they had the gunboats, and they told us to stop having the country be closed.
Open the borders. I know all about that because that's Wano in One Piece was loosely based off of Japanese history, is my understanding. Okay. Let's fucking. I think another thing I want to talk about. There's just so much to talk about in this fucking chapter. I gotta find the page though. What page is Ira on? I mean, she's on a couple, but like the first one, where she's. Oh yeah, I got it. It's when she's consoling May. So page 12. Page 12. You there?
12. Yes.
Why is she digging him that thing?
Wait.
Why is she digging in
which one?
Ira,
like in her back?
No. Look at Ira. She's fucking digging in her crotch.
I mean, I've done that before. Just stick your hand in between your crotch because it's like a pocket, like a natural pocket.
I have too, but it's funny because girl and pussy.
True.
Thank you. I literally that's in my notes. It just says in my notes. It just says, "Why you digging in there, Ira?" That's literally it.
It's my comfort thing, folks. Like
start digging in
orgasm here and there, and it doesn't hurt.
Start digging in your butt, twin. You know about that one, right? Start digging in your butt, twin. Do you know what that meme?
I must say I do not. I recognize that one.
You know what? Why don't you just Google "start digging in your butt, twin" for me?
Okay, let's see what happens. I put it in quotation marks, like preemptively, but you figured it out for me.
And Reyes has the ethical Googling because he has that plugin, presumably, right?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, I mean, it worked. For some reason, it's kind of like iffy, like temperamental. Like sometimes it'll work, sometimes it won't. I guess it maybe depends on the search. Because even normally, if you search the wrong quote unquote thing, it won't show you the AI summary.
So, what are you learning about "start digging in your butt, twin"?
Okay, well, there's a Reddit.
Said that out of the loop.
Yes.
Where the hell did it just come from?
The first answer was just "know your meme," which probably where I should have gone, honestly. Yeah, I'm seeing quite a bit of stuff I don't think is related to.
It's talking about clankers and shit. That's OG. That's
yes.
It's old. Yeah, I don't know. I just kept seeing it like. Okay, do you know the episode of SpongeBob where it's like ravioli, give me the formuoli?
Yes.
I don't know. And then SpongeBob's a fucking robot. Do you remember that? Where they're like beep 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 beep. Wait, am I mixing up episodes? I don't remember.
No, he is a robot.
Okay, yeah.
Well, I mean, in this know your meme page.
I just know he
showcasing
goes,
that information.
I don't know why, but there's the clip is him going beep beep, like Plankton's like, now make me a Krabby Patty, and then SpongeBob's like beep 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 beep, start digging in your butt, twin, and then Plankton's like, what? That's the whole meme.
Say what?
I don't know where it comes from or why, but it was all over my shit like a year ago. So yeah, Ira's digging in her butt, twin. Her front butt.
From the front.
Well, girls have front butts, you know.
Yeah, I guess so. I mean, I have seen some women who it is just a continual
crack.
From,
yeah.
Yes.
Me too. A
mono crack, as they might say.
And Ira's thick enough where that's possible, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah. Fantastic.
Now, what else?
I can't believe this has been a hell of a review, I must say.
A return to Return of the King type shit. So
yeah.
It's par for the course.
Every time I do a review with you, I forget why I was sad previously. This is Nakamura. You need to stop with these breaks are killing me, man. It makes me forget why I live.
He's literally increasing the suicidality of several communities across the globe.
It's so true. Yeah. And Nakamura, because every week that goes by without a chapter, I forget about the mantra of I can't kill myself yet. I got to see Girlfriend 100. I got to see all 100 girlfriends.
It's been so long. Are we even going to see another chapter ever again?
People are just like
what's
he's never going to
point
finish.
Of living?
I should have known it was too good to be true. All right, let me go through my notes. I know I have a bit more.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's kind of something mildly humorous about on page 20 how Himika's left eye is covered up by Yaku's
that was weird. It took me a second to be like, what the fuck is that?
It's accidental. There's no way I didn't see it. He's left it in there on purpose. He's like, fuck it, I'm gonna this is humorous. I mean, I guess it means she doesn't have to draw the other eye, so that's something.
She's also now she's posed up very abnormly,
Yeah, I can see the camera. So I'm making sure.
Let's see here. Oh, righty. I put.
Yeah.
Oh, go ahead.
I mean, I was gonna say, it was nice. It was just, more seriously, it was nice to see this little hint in the May's deeper side. Cause he goes on a freaking little minor sort of philosophical awakening. It's we don't get to see it, but there's a lot going on in that dutiful little head of hers.
Yeah, and this is what made me want to talk about the idea, the people that look at having children as a way to continue on, I don't know, continue your presence in a way after you die, which is a really interesting that she's that type of person. And it makes sense that she would have a lot of complexes with parents and children and shit, so she's going to be very interesting. And I'm sure we talked about this in the pregnancy stream, but she's going to be very much the person that's I will, like we mentioned earlier, she's going to be try to be perfect parent, never even allow her child to cry for a microsecond because no, you will be perfect, you will be happy, nothing will ever happen to you.
And Tama has to step in and be like, don't coddle your kids too much,
let them chill, let your kid chill. Give your kid a
blunt.
blunt.
End up like me.
Tama better start smoking weed. I need to see that. Tama
get too chill.
Yeah, Tama, Uto, Saki.
And also they're in Japan. So they treat marijuana as if it's fucking a schedule I guess it was a schedule A
straight
something,
meth.
Still, just crack cocaine, methamphetamine type shit.
Well, listen, they're gonna be when they own their own 1,000-acre property. It's gonna be a sovereign land with its own borders and army. Ira is the army, by the way.
Yep. I can kick a nuclear,
absolutely,
an ICBM.
That's what's gonna happen. There's gonna be a moment where they've become too powerful. White glass them, and then they fire the fire the missile, and Ira it's gonna be. I need a half a chapter of the missile coming down, Ira stomping her foot down, pulling her pant leg up, and then and she kicks the missile, and it's 3 pages of her clashing with this missile, and she kicks it away. Oh yeah, and she kicks.
That's all there's clashing with it. So
There'd be at least a couple pages of her her foot, the missile, her foot, the missile.
He kicks it, return to sender style.
Yeah, and it like just completely destroys Japanese parliament or whatever. Is it a parliament? What do they have? I don't remember. Okay, yeah.
The diet, you can also call it that.
And then like it's just like every other country white flags, and they basically have like the Baki situation. Do you know much about Baki?
Oh my god!
Every new leader has to meet with Rentaro, and Rentaro's just like, listen, if you just leave us alone.
You leave my girlfriends alone. You can do whatever you want to me, but leave my girlfriends alone.
Leave my girlfriends alone, and we're it's like I will admit that over the years we probably will be expanding, and you will give us the land we need. We're gonna have a lot of kids. It's gonna be an exponential growth here, but if you allow us to increase our land,
takeover will be bloodless if you allow it.
Yes, exactly. It will be merciful. It will be bloodless. No one has to be hurt, but you will give us what we need, and leave us alone.
Is what we want is universal health care, pre-K, free pre-K.
Oh no, we've already got that taken care of in Rentaland.
Yeah, I guess.
Rentaland. Listen, like I love Rentaland.
What we will be spreading is the aforementioned free health care, free pre-K, free public transportation. Yeah.
If there's one thing I know about Rentaro, he's not going to make the general welfare of the Japanese citizens his problem. He's focusing on his girlfriends and his children.
I mean, his girlfriends, they have families who they care.
They're going to move to Rentaland.
They care, I guess. No, it'll be easier to make Rentaland expand.
Yeah.
Like, well, what's easier, bringing all Japanese society to like a small compound, or spreading their ideology, their Mary style ideology to the entire land?
Yeah, you're right. Actually, while I was debating with you, Miss Prime Minister, I actually decided I think we're just going to take Japan over. Actually, but it will be bloodless.
You convinced me. You convinced me. It'd be easier just to take over your country. Like, wait, what?
And listen, you already saw what we're capable of. Don't even try. Okay, I have a girlfriend for every single fucking specialty. All right, there's
for every single eventuality.
Anything you could possibly imagine, think to do. Like, oh, you're gonna try to fucking poison me? Kusuri's on that shit. Oh, you're gonna shoot something.
Like I've developed immunity to all poison.
Yeah. Oh my god. By the way, I don't know if you've seen, my love is so strong that my heart will restitch back together. If you try to, good luck.
Like, I don't know if you've seen, but I've literally pulled my soul back together. The power of love. Like, I mean, like, I think I could, like, as long as there's a single molecule of my existence left, I think I'm immortal.
This is the side of the human experience that you have selfishly kept from all of humanity with your monogamous laws.
It turns out that monogamy was actually a limiter, like it was a humanity limiter.
100%. It was. They knew we'd be too powerful. They knew it. That's
who is they? It's the aliens or whatever. It's
no. It's the Epstein class.
I guess
you could blame them for everything. I think.
Yeah.
They were the reason we got like paid DLC, right, or something. What was it? Yes. Microtransactions,
and also like Gamergate, I believe, or
literally everything. The 4chan, the poll on 4chan, idpoll, right?
Yes,
love it.
And then eventually the 4chanification of the online sphere, which really needs more play in media or whatever, in public consciousness.
Yes,
it didn't used to be like this, people. It didn't used to be that you just go on any social media site and you would see the most heinous shit.
It feels so recent. Like, Twitter used to be kind of cool. Like it was moderated well. If someone was saying the N-word, they'd get banned off of it. It was so nice.
If the president of the United States was saying fucked up shit, he would get banned from Twitter.
Remember when Trump got banned from Twitter? It was so good. Anyway, I had one last thing to say. I'm trying to remember what it was. God damn it. Yeah, either way.
Was it so related to the Prime Minister stuff, or
I'm just heavily looking forward to Rentaro taking over the world, because that is, I feel like that's inevitably where this goes.
Yeah, I mean, the 6 degrees of separation with 100 people means that they have some contact with like every single human on the planet.
Yep. Literally, it's going to be the power he's going to have is going to be insane. We talk about this a lot, but I'm very excited to see it kind of slowly. And I feel like I know Nakamura well enough to know that he's not going to miss out on that opportunity. It just feels like too good.
One day he will get bored of the rooftop and he'll be like, you know what? The whole world is our rooftop. When you think about
the Chimera Ant arc where it's like, we must expand.
One time I was okay. The one time I'm okay with expansion is colonialism, because it's It's the Rentaro family. Okay.
Yeah. His polyamorous ambitions are too strong to be contained by one rooftop.
Yeah.
You know? we need land. If we are to have children, my 100 wives, we need land, bountiful land.
Yes, for the motherland.
Oh, I'm so excited. Ugh. It's just actually kind of like, it's both. It's like all of the best things in the world are both wholesome and hot. It makes your heart warm and it makes your cock warm. I love imagining my man just fucking like impregnated.
Yeah.
It's
You
so,
get impregnated.
and that's what makes this last fucking page so amazing, because we're actually talking about it in canon. Like, I know we've kind of done it earlier, but this is like very explicit. Like, all right, guys, you need to start mentally preparing.
Is like, it's like I honestly I thought it'd be you, Hakari, who would bring up the baby thing, because I brought up the marriage thing, and we all know what comes after marriage. But apparently, it was the other. It was. I mean, it makes sense because it's another Hanzono. So.
Oh yeah, speaking of the Hana, I wanted to mention this fucking car ride where it's just all the Hanzonos.
Yeah,
is very fun, because I consider the maids Hanzonos as well, basically at this point.
Even if they do have their own last names, but yeah, that's like how a woman has her maiden last name, but like then her in this case they're wait, what is the name women take when they get married called? I don't know. For them, that's Hanzono in this case.
Yeah, that's a good point. But yeah, I'm just gonna skim through my notes here and see if there's anything else. Surely we gotta be wrapping up.
Yeah.
I did, all caps. Hasu useful. I put, I thought about. I remember I was like, do I want to write this in my notes? And then I was like, fuck it, we ball. I put, they draw sweat weird. They do.
Yeah, a little.
It's very clear. I mean, it's probably like a texture that they have saved, and they can just drag it onto these girls' faces, I would imagine. I know how these time-saving measures work, but like it looks like they're crying to me. You know what I mean?
Someone in the Red discussion thread chapter did also say that they also thought like they're crying a little bit. Especially when it's right underneath their eyes.
Yeah, it's a little. It's not like I'm not like mad. I'm not like dropping the series. They draw the sweat weird. Well, it's just it's something I noticed.
That's my ick.
No, I love sweat. You kidding me?
No. Weirdly drawn sweat is your ick.
Yeah, I personally, because like look at the sweat in the Avengers Assemble panel. Look at how all the sweat, and there's a lot of that throughout this chapter. The weird fucking like Momoji, right? What a weird in one stream like that, like all your sweat.
Yeah, it's like blood going down her face.
But then you go up and look at Rentaro. Rentaro's sweat. I guess like where it says you buried your Tamagotchi or whatever page 14. That's how I would prefer the sweat to be drawn, like the little droplets. That makes more sense to me.
Well, to be fair, that is kind of like when you sweat so much, it's like literally like a film over your face.
Yeah,
like it's no longer it can't drip down in drops anymore because your whole face is covered in sweat. So it does start to run. I mean, I guess I'm kind of imagining like, this is their way of depicting that kind of sweat where you're just literally like just drenched in that shit.
Yeah, it's definitely not an actual complaint. It was just something I noticed. I was like, the sweat is weird. Let's see, anything else?
Like it's kind of like sweat drawn during in hentai.
Well, Nozawa fucking pulling out her expertise. We appreciate that.
I mean, how do you think he had that baby? And like they don't come from nowhere. Unlike May, he knows how that works.
God. I put more scenarios where they win the day through the sheer power of numbers. I really, really like chapters like that because it's like Rentaro's number one strength is the sheer numbers that he's coalesced here. So I'm a big fan of any chapter where that is like a factor. Like, look at all these people we have, let's use them. Let's utilize them. I like that a lot. More of that.
Use them. Exploit them.
Well, that's not what I meant at all. Let's see. Momoji digging with her bare fucking hands. She can massage the dirt into a butter-like consistency.
Yeah, like he's got like a 10+ advantage when it comes to hand-based tasks. I imagine.
Absolutely. I'm imagining
just like Nemu is good for sleep-based anomalies or whatever.
Hand-based tasks. Yes, you worded it perfectly. It's specifically like the way I imagined it was she probably she's so good at massaging. Like she could like feel like I imagine Momoji could go up to like a rock and like move her hand in such a way where it like crumbles into dust.
Yes, or like he's massaging like before they dig. He massages the earth that they're gonna dig, so it's like it's softer and easier to like lift. You know, like you don't have to like.
It literally becomes like she just like massages it at the correct frequency and it like fucking like loosens all the dirt.
Yep,
I love
liquefaction.
Oh my god, dude! Momoji's gonna give crazy hand jobs, bro. We need to fucking talk about.
Have we brought that one up?
I don't know, but if not,
that feels like something we haven't thought of yet.
Yeah, somehow, right? Because we've definitely talked about Kurumi's blowjobs. Kurumi's blowjobs will be otherworldly. Momoji's hand jobs will also be otherworldly.
You will be seeing stars. You will wake up a day later and be like, "What happened?" Like you've been out for 2 days, bro.
Fuck. You know what?
Like you went into a orgasm-induced coma.
God, I love that so much. BRB, I'm going to write a scenario where Kurumi is eating out Rentaro's asshole while Momoji is like milking his cock. Oh my god.
Shriveled.
Oh yeah, he'll be fucking. He'll be his whole body will be a raisin. You know that scary movie scene where he comes. So there's this, I can't remember which scary movie. He's like a ghost.
I thought you were gonna bring up the shriveled alien, but yeah.
No, shriveled alien is kind of what this guy becomes. It's an old, you know, the parody movies, scary movie.
Yeah.
There's one where
What's up?
Yes, exactly. I think he's fucking a ghost, and then like he nuts so much it's like literally like white. It's like the whole room gets flooded with nut, and then he becomes the shriveled alien. Do you know you don't know that?
Like I don't know. I didn't really watch it that much as a kid. I just kind of know osmosisly about the various memes of it.
Yeah. Oh, I same thing. I just remember seeing that clip on YouTube a bunch, and I was like, damn, can I nut that much?
Do you want to?
Yes.
For my last act of my life, I will nut so hard that I become a shriveled raisin.
Give me Kusari. Give me the drug
that
allows me.
I've lived long enough.
Give me a drug, the drug that allows me access to all of my nut all at once.
Yeah,
I drink it and my balls become like a bowling ball. Like here we go.
I've concentrated every nut that I would have had in my life in this one nut. Like some Hunter x Hunter style shit.
That's what Gon did, actually. Yeah. That's so fucking funny. Okay, there's some crazy. I don't know. You want to talk about? You want to have a weird hentai segment? Where we talk about weird hentai. I can't remember what it's called for the life of me. It's like Futanari Fight Island or something. It's oh dude, it's insane. Because I'll be so real with you. I am the type of person who often will the tags that I start with are like large insertions, huge cock. I always want like I like to see the big shit. And so what you get when you search shit like that is like just the absurd shit. Like there's I can't remember what it's called. I'll find it later, maybe we'll see. And it's like futanaris, and it's like girls with like cocks like double the size of their body, like literally they're like okay. You know how cocks will like point upward a little, like these cocks are just like
yes,
fully...
mine does that. It's funny the way you said like it's something I wouldn't have firsthand experience of. But
no, I was just when I speak to you, I'm speaking to the audience, Reyes. I need to make sure that everyone knows that cocks point up a little. Who knows?
There are some non-cock havers in our audience. Believe it or not,
do all cocks point upward? I figured that was I
don't think not all of them.
Yeah.
See? It's not uncommon.
Check your fucking cock privilege, Reyes.
Some of us don't have that kind of mobility. Okay.
Shout outs to Minty. In our Discord, that is a non-cock haver in our audience. Mm-hmm. Shout-outs. Is there anyone else? Shout-outs to Sakura, maybe? I don't know.
Yeah, I was like, bro.
Well, I don't know if she actually watches her shit or not. She's in the Discord. I don't know if she watches her shit. Don't you fucking outwoke me, forgetting women over here. No.
Yeah, you like a woman, name every one of them.
We should do another naming women stream. That was fun. But anyway... This hentai, it's futanari girls and their cocks are massive and it's weird. It's like weird.
They're like tripods. Oh, it's legs type shit.
It's very strange. Because and then what they're on like a top of a mountain and then there's like canyons around the mountain and they're competing to see how much they can come and they're like filling the canyons with cum and like you get these like absurd fucking stats where it's like this 16 trillion metric gallons of cum versus 17.3. It's just unbelievable.
I'm just imagining how would you measure that, but
who knows, dude. I will find this one. I am not gonna link it in the comments, but you know what?
Yeah.
Go to our Discord. I'll put it in NSFW, and I'll be like, "This is what I was talking about."
The artists are in general a crazy bunch, but the Japanese contingent of the artist faction of humanity is insane.
Can I be honest? I love hentai like that because it's like it's really unique. I'm like, wow, because I'm like slow jerking my dick, and I'm just like, what is happening?
Yeah, I feel like my brain is getting stretched in all manner of directions. So
like,
I'm a little dubious about, but
I'm like, I can goon to this. Wow, look at all that cum. That's a lot of cum.
I mean, I even goon. I'm just like literally my brain is being expanded. Like I'm like, how do I take this with me to my own art? Like even if it's just 1% of this, how do I take it?
Fantastic. Well, how do
I metabolize this shit?
That was the red segment of weird fucking hentai that I've read over my many years of life. Thank you for joining us.
My storied career.
Oh yeah, I've read a lot. There was a point in time where I was pretty confident I'd read every single fucking thing on hentai. It was sad because I was like, seen it. What was I talking about? What led us to this? Does anyone remember? I feel like I had a couple more things to say.
Let's see.
We were talking about Momoji fucking changing.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Momoji's otherworldly hand job. Yes.
Yep.
So that's kind of okay. I don't know why I brought up the hentai. All I wanted to say about Momoji's hand job was. The way I'm imagining is because normally you need a little bit of build up before you come. You're not just like being touched by a girl and instantly coming. I know that's like a trope in hentai I see a lot, but like that's like extra.
I mean, hell, it happens to some men.
It can happen.
Premature ejaculators.
Well, rip to those guys. I hope you find the help you need.
For that ailment of yours.
Listen, I mean, if you come that fast, but you stay hard, more power to you.
Yeah.
All I'm saying though is what I want to see is Momoji basically being so good that like she doesn't
He's
even
doing
need
fucking
to,
Jujutsu Kaisen style hand motions on that thing, and tricks on that shit. It's like
doing all that, but like in my perfect world, it's like she doesn't even have to like start doing the jerk off motion. It's basically just like she takes Rentaro's hard cock like a cow udder basically, and just like milking, like literally, and it's like instantly there's no fucking motion up and down. It's just like literally from like, okay, I'm gonna start jerking you off now, and she like takes it one stroke and just cum like ropes out of him, and he's like, oh.
I stimulated your pressure point, otherwise known as your prostate.
Bro, I love that. That might need to be that could be a nice short fic, just like a nice Momoji hand job. I could write that. That only needs to be like 2-3 pages. Okay, I might do that. Keep an eye out, everybody.
Go for it, King.
I might. I really like this series continues to stimulate me in many ways because like it's got the like slightly superpowered girlfriends, and there's so many ways you can apply that to sex. Ugh, so good. All right. Anything you would like to say? I've been doing the yapping like crazy.
I mean, I think I've
no. I'm sorry to clear. That's not me saying you haven't. You've been pulling your weight. I just talk too much. That's all I say.
Yeah. I mean, I guess the only thing I have left written down is just stuff like as someone who was once a randy and misanthrope as a teen, and saw living for oneself and by oneself as like the fundamentally right way to live before undergoing my own character development. I eagerly await the next chapter in the developing saga of Mei. It's like if it wasn't for Rin and Kimari, she'd probably be my favorite character, my favorite GF.
So this is a pretty good chapter for you, huh? You enjoy that?
Mm-hmm.
That's so cool. I always forget that you like her so much. That's really neat.
Yeah, very. Again, it's like a very weirdly specific relationship that I have with any other GFs.
Yeah. That's so cool. I like that a lot. Yeah, she's definitely growing for me. I mean, she's this chapter would probably move her up in my tier list at least a little bit. No, definitely it would, because now she is the character that's looked to all of the other girls and been like, y'all need to start making babies. Stat. I like that. That's exciting. No, but for real, the character development is very cool. Let's see. I think that's basically it. I said Hasu useful. This feels like a shonen manga. Tama not too lazy to run. Yeah, that's everything on my notes. So that was a fun chapter. Genuinely, lots to talk about. Very good review too. I think that was one of the most like mechanically perfect reviews we've ever had.
Yeah, we got that every what's the word? Every like a dance game. Like we hit every step like perfect.
Genuinely, yeah. I mean, we barely even had like off-topic moments. Like I think that the Futanari cock one was probably the only one. I feel like we were very on topic most of the. That's good. That's good stuff. All right.
Yeah. Now we're knob slobbing ourselves, patting ourselves in the back, giving the Obama style medal.
That's always important. I'm my thing is that I cannot hold on to thoughts. They must exit my mind. So if I thought we did a bad job,
the opposite of the Roach Motel, where thoughts. Wait, like in the Roach Motel, it happened or whatever. Guests come in but they don't come out. Whereas for Rentaro brain, for Red Brain, thoughts
Rentaro.
Come in but they don't stay in, or I don't know. I'm not how to reverse that.
In one ear, out the other is how I usually
I guess.
I'm glad we're ending. My brain is googling. 3 hours is about my limit. So I remember what I was going to say. If it was a bad review, I probably would have ended by doing... I've done it before where I'm like, guys, it's not bad if I'm self-aware about it. So let me talk about how bad it was for 3 hours.
Yeah, pull the Nakamura strat.
Exactly. Guys, it's like Deadpool. The movie's aware that the writing was lazy. It's fine. No, but we cooked, honestly. Me doing the hypnosis little hand gif, like, you liked that review, didn't you?
Yes. Eat it like the good little content pigs you are.
Oh my god. I would never call you little piggies. That's a Reyes thing. That's weird.
They like it.
Goddamn right. They fucking like it. You're
gonna like that button, like the good little servo.
Yeah, you fucking yeah, baby. You fucking dude, you better fucking.
And when you're done with that, you're gonna subscribe.
Yeah, you click that subscribe button. I'm not gonna take you out of your cage until you do. Okay, and like your hand, you're gonna be like crawling.
You have to earn that head pat I'm gonna give you.
Your hand is crawling towards that subscribe button, and right before you hit it, I'm gonna fucking stomp my sweaty little foot on it and crush it.
Might be learning. He might be learning to become her own person, but that's not for you. You
belong to me. I have 800 of you under my fucking thumb. Every week, 800 views. Boom, 800 views. This is weird.
Oh my Lord.
Do you like it? Someone just had a boner. I swear to God it happened. And if you did,
I think
sound off.
I think where that came from is like yesterday I saw like on our animator, it was like someone had shared a similar scene from the anime Haganai, which is like I actually don't remember the English title, but it's basically like. I think it'd be easier to show it to you than try to explain the shit.
Do you want to do that off video or do you want to do that on video? What do you think?
Honestly, I think it works for on review.
Okay, you sending it?
And let the people see. Haganai is a classic.
Oh, and you were so quick. Was that you that I just heard?
Yeah.
Wow, you're so quick.
Because I just went to my history and it was like literally last night. So it was really easy to find it.
Oh yeah, dude. Can I play this without getting demonetized? Oh well, no, I say demonetized. So, yeah. More like the video won't get taken down because damn it.
Yeah, because apparently they did show nipple in the original cut.
Oh shit.
So they had to. So Mr. OP was like, I'm not sure if I can show it.
Wowza. That was good stuff. All right.
I mean, I definitely recommend watching Haganai for not just you, Red, but the viewers. I mean, it's a classic. One of those old school ecchi. I mean, not even ecchi animes. It's a slice of life anime that has ecchi elements.
The best
in ways they don't really do it like that nowadays.
Yeah. Nozawa, I hope that giving birth to a baby has reminded you of your horny roots. Bring back
like I said. How do you think she got pregnant?
Yo, Nozawa, give me the story. Give me the deets. I'm kidding.
Yeah, in the next volume extra, explain. Like when my husband nutted in me, I was like, bro, this is just like in my hentai manga.
That would be awesome. That would be such a fucking that reminds me of It's not my fault I'm not popular archetype of anime girl where it's like, oh my god, I'm having sex. This is just like anime.
The other she's on also Mount Rushmore of autistic girlfriends along with.
I really hope.
Too.
I really, honestly, bro, I do wonder the level of autism that Nozawa is, because to me it's very wholesome when like an autismo girl who like doesn't think they have any chance of getting into a relationship gets into one. It's very sweet to me. So if Nozawa, because Nozawa, I don't know, who knows? I'm very curious what her like history is, like what was her school life like how did she come into enjoying drawing hentai, you know, and then like I'm so curious on what her like path line was to, because like imagine like growing up like that, she probably never expected to find like success in like a like monetarily, you know, like oh my god, this is paying my bills.
It's pretty common for art. What's the word for mainstream artists who have a past of doing adult work. I think the artists for
oh, sorry, go ahead.
Sogeki no Soma, I think they also were an adult artist, which I mean, if you've seen that thing, you're like, I'm not surprised. Like when they're having the food gasms and their clothes fly off and they have orgasms. Right. It's like, well, whenever it's just hentai with extra steps.
I know that you know, hey, I want to be a manga artist is very common. That's like a common dream to have in Japan. Like it's like I want to be an astronaut over here probably, or a firefighter. You know, but like I would still assume that it's probably rare to achieve that dream, right? I mean, like, you know, not every, right?
Yeah. I mean, it depends on, because like you be entering contests where it's not. No, that's not out of the question for most people. I mean, becoming a successful and just paying the bills, that's hard anyway.
Does Nozawa have like a Wikipedia? I know that they're probably very secretive. I would just love to hear about her, like how she grew up and like what her childhood was like. You know that Wikipedia shit where you get a little bit of the fucking history, like what it was like.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
I mean, she doesn't have a. It just seems like she doesn't have a Wikipedia, at least not an English one.
Big. She hasn't made it. She's got a page on the 100 Kanji. Oh, her birthday is so close to mine. Her birthday is actually in 6 days.
Ooh!
Shout out, dude.
Well, hopefully, we better Nakamura. You better do something for your girl.
Well, the spin-off manga's for her. Yeah. Oh, I hope the next chapter of the spin-off manga, like that'd be kind of cute if they fucking said happy birthday to Nozawa or something.
Yeah, because we did almost forgot to mention that, you know, talk about that. The next week is a spin-off chapter.
Well, actually, it's a break then a spin-off chapter.
Oh, yeah.
I think that's how I interpreted that.
Well, yeah, maybe. I mean, hopefully after, it's like hopefully, it'd be nice if it was a break from 100 Girlfriends, but we also get the spin-off chapter. But I guess that's probably what you said.
No, yeah, I think you're right. I think it says a break, then the week after spin-off chapter. So I'm assuming break, spin-off chapter, then normal chapter. I assume it'll get back to normal in a month or two. I'm not sure how long. I think we looked it up. Was it like 3 months maternity leave?
Yeah.
Yeah. So it'll get back.
Well, it does seem that Yukiko Nozawa has a Japanese Wikipedia page. So there's that.
We'll have to fucking Google Translate that.
She graduated from the art course at Nagoya Zokei University. Okay. She apparently won the runner-up prize at the 18th manga edition, held by some comic called the Monthly Comic Zenon, whatever. I think she. No, wait, no, that's something. I think she won that thing for that manga of like the kid who's always getting in the minorly ecchi situations.
I love that. It's so interesting to me how Japan, like, 'cause I guess it's just complex, just like our country, right? Because like sometimes you hear about their culture and it's very like stringent and strict, and then like also they're just like casually like, let's draw a manga about a little kid getting into lewd situations and it'll just win a fucking contest. I love that.
Yeah, it's different fault lines for depending on the culture.
Right. Well, any final thoughts here? Are we donezo? Are we Dunyan rings?
I guess, other than making sure that you like, comment, and subscribe,
you
like
fucking
the good
dirty little sow
pay pigs you are.
Oh wow, that didn't hit 3 hours. That's only 2.5. That's chump change for us. Yeah.
This is I'm trying to figure out how to parlay that into a Dom thing. Like, this is. You haven't been sufficiently servile to us, so we're not gonna. This is a give and take kind of thing. Like. We give and you give us your likes, comments, and subscriptions, whatever.
It's actually a give and give. We give,
yes,
and you give, and we all just keep giving. No one ever takes. It's actually quite wholesome in that way.
Yes.
All right.
As
well,
kink often is.
yeah, we're wholesome. What do you call it? Like the person who like owns you in like those weird sexual scenarios. Like, is there like a term for that? Master? Like, what are
Owner.
we? Yeah. We're actually pretty wholesome, progressive little sadist owners. We'll only torture you until you say that. We'll listen to the safe word. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And by the way, your safe word is fucking liking and subscribing, and I won't stop until you do.
If you got this far, type like a pig emoji. In your prompt.
God damn it! I don't want to put you. Well, okay, yeah. By Rayos request, you have to. No, you don't have to just type the pig emoji. You can type your normal comment and then have a pig emoji after it, and then because I'll be a little annoyed.
Yeah,
if it's just a bunch of pig
weird.
emojis. People will be like, "What the fuck is going on?" And then YouTube will think that there's like
in
bots.
this community.
Yeah. Oh yeah, there's piggy shit happening in here. Oink oink. Well, that was fun. Let's get the fuck out of here.
Yeah. Before we say something actually cancelable.
Goodbye, everyone.
Bye.